more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. Voice of the voiceless. Voice of the voiceless. Niger watch media.
Been met with any resistance ever since you propositioned
Are you
this?
still there?
I'm here. I can hear you very well. So I said that, have you been met with any resistance ever since this call, and you've been mobilizing and galvanizing for support on the hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu protest? What kind of resistance have you been met with?
Well, it's been all kinds of resistance. They've been online trolling. Today, we saw that they mobilized some people who used to be National Youth Council of Nigeria. You know, they have an appendage of the Nigerian government threatening that we are supporting people who are killing Hausas and Fulanis in the South. There's been a lot of government propaganda, the ruling party. Even some of them have come from people who said this is going to blunt the NSAS memorial. And the question we asked them is that can't we do more than one thing on the same day if it is for justice? So, but we're used to this. We had known that this would come, that threats would come. There's also been a lot of threats to places we visited for mobilization. The DSS have been visiting markets that we visited yesterday and today, trying to harass market leaders and plaza leaders who have indicated interest in shutting down the plazas and markets to make sure this is a success on Monday.
All right, Mr. Sowore, I don't know if you've been able to get some reactions from some cross-section of Nigerians who feel that you shouldn't have called out Peter Obi or Southeast traditional leaders and all whatnot to join you in this, considering the fact that there is a perception that the government of the day it is not in good, it doesn't have a good relationship with him. There are talks that this could be a trap politically and anything could happen to him, considering the fact that you have
I'm tired of those of you who frame these stories.
No, it's not framed. We're not framing the stories. We're really on the reactions.
I'm used to listen. I'm used to your station. I'm used to your people just making up stories, about nobody can talk about Peter Obi and all that. I'm tired of it.
No, sir, it's to clear out all the narratives. No, it's to clear out all the narratives about.
I'm very sure. I come to your station all the time. You make up stories about Peter Obi.
We don't make up any stories, sir. These are the reactions of Nigerians as to what the intention about this is.
I'm very serious, and I'm going to insist on it. You always make it look like you can talk about anybody. You can abuse Tinubu. You can do this. I even heard one of your, I think it's Darlington, who went on air one day on VOP saying, "Oh, all this is because I'm working for Tinubu." That's insulting, If you want to keep your station to just talking about Peter, just rename VOP as Peter Obi, voice of whatever you want to call it. And don't invite people to accept people who agree with you. But they tell me that I shouldn't have called up. Is it Peter Obi the only person that called out?
Like I said, these were the narratives, and we're trying to clear out all of this.
Can you please listen to me? I called out Soludo.
Yeah.
I called out Alex T. I called out Ojus or Kalu. I went to meet Jonathan Goodluck, former President Goodluck Jonathan, who I disagree with. And all you can reduce these to is that, if Peter B is a sissy, if he's a jelly, just protect him as one, but don't bring it up on my, don't bring it to the surface when you're talking to me.
All right, let's look at this. For example, Bayo Onanuga, the presidential spokesperson on information and strategy.
What is Peter Obi afraid of? Tell me. Why can't he fight for? If he believes in Nnamdi Kanu, if he believes in Nnamdi, if he believes in justice, why can't Peter Obi fight for Nnamdi Kanu? And every time we have a discussion on DOP, just bring up these very puerile arguments about Peter Obi. You want to trap Peter Obi? Is he a child? If he is, maybe he has no business.
Well, Mr. Sowore, they feel that ethnicity plays a huge role here.
You don't feel anything.
Okay, fine. Let's look at what Mr. No, it's not my personal opinion, sir. It's not my personal opinion.
Presenting your jaundice opinions.
Okay, fine. Let's look at Mr. Bayo Onanuga reacting to this, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I've been in markets today. I've been in 6 markets in the last 2 days. 6 markets in this Abuja, campaigning for free Nnamdi Kanu, and you said, who did you talk to? You just make up all stories.
Mr. Sowore, I want to tell you that it wasn't made up. We're trying to clear out the narratives and hear from you precisely the true intention of this. We are not making up anything, sir.
And don't invite people like me.
All right, Mr. Sowore, let's look at what the president's spokesperson said.
People you agree with.
Mr. Sowore, please, can you hear me?
This is about Peter Obi and nothing else.
Okay, Mr. Sowore, can you hear me? The presidential spokesperson on information and strategy complained about it when you talked about it, when you mentioned it. He says that he described your motive as a motive of causing chaos. That rather than allowing
describe my motive, who did?
Mr. Bayo Onanuga, he wrote Mr. Bayo Onanuga. Can you hear me, sir? Sir, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. The presidential spokesperson, media advisor on information and strategy, Mr. Bayo Onanuga, responded to this call of #Free Nnamdi Kanu. And one of the things he said is he described you as an anarchist, someone who derives pleasure in chaos, and said that why don't you let the judicial process take its course rather than having to go on this route or this route that you're taking on. I don't know if you've seen him tweet that in reaction or in response to this.
I don't pay attention to people like Bayo Onanuga. Do you know why?
Why?
Listen, Bayo Onanuga used to run a news magazine. A magazine knows that the news. And when the Nigerian military banned the magazine, he kept running it, which could be described as illegal, but we all supported him. So I can't be paying attention to such a person who had defied dictatorship and authoritarianism or fascism in the past, who is not benefiting from it. How do I pay attention to such a person? I used to help Bayo Onanuga sell photocopies of Temple magazine. It's called Temple. You can ask anybody. We take it to churches under the military.
Okay.
So how is Onanuga going to be the one who becomes the yardstick for judging what is right and wrong? He's just doing what he's paid to do or what he's asked to do. What I'm doing is what my conscience tells me is right. And that's why I was completely no longer having it when you started saying that I'm trying to trap Peter Obi.
It wasn't me, sir, but I don't know if you could hear me. It's not me.
You guys just set yourself up to gaslight people with Peter Obi. And I'm tired of it.
Mr. Sowore, one of the things that we anticipated doing here was to clear out all these things. Okay, in reaction, Mr. Bayo Onanuga, you're mentioning Peter. I said Mr. Bayo Onanuga. Mr. Sowore, you're calling Peter Obi again. We're done with that aspect of the conversation. Let's look at the reaction from
you can be done with it, but I'm not done with it.
Okay.
People in your station just make up stories about and gaslight people about Peter Obi. Peter Obi don't want to be
All right.
candidate.
Now, you know that,
Mr.
You know, the Enugu state governor has currently defected to the APC. And one of the things he said today was that Nnamdi Kanu's only resolution right now to his freedom is for a political solution. You know that there have been talks. We've been talking about calling out the governors, calling out some of the senators to see how they can advocate. One of the senators in the House of Representatives, Obia Gocha, said that they are done with behind the scenes in talking about this, and this time they're going all out. But what would you say about what Patamba said about a political solution? A political solution was actually initiated by the recused judge who was in charge of his case, and that's Justice Binta Nyako, but nothing came out of it. What do you think could be the reason? Could it be, as you had...
The question to ask is, what's the meaning of political solution? Has Peter Oba told you what's the meaning of political solution?
That was basically what he said today.
But political solution is supposed to mean that this will be resolved out of the courtroom. The federal government is insisting that except an action is taken in court in which I have it on authority that they want to convict him at all costs, and then people are going to be begging them for pardon. That's the plan. If that's what Peter Oba means, then he's part of the problem. But political solution, as Mr. Femi Falana described in Abia State last week, is for them to leave the courtrooms, sit down and talk with Nnamdi Kanu, and let him go home and become a free man. And maybe have some conversation and dialogue with him over what happens next. That's what I understand by political solution. But we also have Uzo Kalu, who was on TV today, just today, who said he's the closest friend of the president, saying that this has to play out first in court. And that's what we know their plan is. They have said Nnamdi Kanu must present his defense because they have already thrown out.
All right. Before we continue with this, some of you saying that Omoyele Sowore is jealous of Peter Obi on this case is a no to me. Yes, it's a no for me because, listen, Omoyele Sowore, if you understand his plight, he's saying any interview people called him for or any interview this particular platform called him for, they have a way of putting Peter Obi inside. Why can't you just go straight away and ask me other questions? It doesn't mean jealous. Maybe he's tired and fed up of it. If he's the one bringing it up, it's a different thing. Then he also talked about the useless Dalitin, who lambasted at Omoyele Sowore on this same channel, Rufai channel, just a couple of days ago. You and I talk about it here. So sometimes make they judge our matter. We're jealous everywhere. Does it mean Omoyele Sowore no you're getting your right anymore for anything? He said you don't want to talk if now only Peter will be in call for this journey. According to him, he said he called Soludo, he called Alex Oti, and he calls someone else, then Peter Obi. Why is it that they are focusing on Peter Obi? That is truth. At the moment, how come our Peter Obi never talk about the matter? Why can't you focus on that rather than typing Omoyele Sowore is jealous, only that jealous, that's all we can write. Is that all we have to save Nigeria? Everything jealous. Does it mean does he have his personal rights to say, I don't want to speak about this person? If now he bring Peter Obi matter, then fine. He's saying he don't want to be part of it. He have the right. We cannot be biased in everything now.
His request for a no-case submission and presenting a defense for someone who they know have no defense. The reason there's no defense is because it's not because it's guilty, it's because there was not a crime established. You cannot bring somebody from Kenya, kidnap.
How is he obsessed with Peter Obi when it comes to this particular matter? Someone that have already put his life out there. Una matter don't a tire person for this Nigeria, to be honest. Because many of us are too hypocritical. Sowore put his life out there. There's every possibility that on the 20th now, the DSS will arrest him. Una go come to different comment section and be saying, he's jealous. Our principal when they call, he's nowhere to be found. The person they do something, you people should recognize it. Appreciate the people. Tell me whoever that is doing what Omoyele Sowore is currently doing right now for Nnamdi Kanu. We just see only one way. If they arrest this man on Monday now, same una go say, like useless Barrister Darity were destroying him. The same stupid, useless Barrister Darity cannot come out now to advocate for Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, old man, useless old man. On this one, I will stand by Omoyele Sowore because he's standing with the same person I'm standing with. I want Nnamdi Kanu to be released, and somebody is speaking truth to power. Una the day they rub on with Peter Obi. Has Peter Obi said anything till now? You are forcing Peter Obi on him. He came to this platform. He don't want to talk about Peter Obi. Are you depriving him from his right?
Extraordinary rendition to Nigeria and talk about political solution or a defense. He doesn't have to defend himself because the process will bring him to court in the first place is flawed. Fundamentally, it's internationally unacceptable way of bringing people to court. So they don't have any evidence to show that Nnamdi Kanu committed a crime. But they want him to present a defense that they know he cannot, even if you want to present a defense, you're entitled to have certain parameters in place. Somebody who is held up against his own wish, somebody who court has discharged and acquitted, and you say he can't go. Somebody who the Court of Appeal said the process of extraordinary rendition is unacceptable. You keep him in detention for 10 years, and you want him to defend himself. So the question you journalists should ask Mr. Peter Oba, Governor Peter Oba, is what do you mean by political solution? Interestingly, I got his number today and called him. He didn't pick. I heard it was leaving his old party to a new party. That's probably why. And I wanted to ask him to speak openly about this, only for me to read in the newspaper that he said it's going to be a political solution. But there's something we must be happy about. That this Nnamdi Kanu issue has been pushed to the front burner. Yeah. It's a great development that everybody's talking about. But we are not just talking about it. We are going to make sure that on Monday something big happens to get him freed, whether they like it or not.
All right. Thank you very much for that response. Now, we've gotten quite a number of Nigerians who are ready to participate in this process. A couple of persons feel that at whatever location they are, they will try to get there. I already know that some mobilization is ongoing to see how accommodation can be provided for some persons who want to stay over, considering no one knows how long it's going to be. But the main question is this. This may be something that is being done for the very first time. I recall one of your interviews, you had said that you wanted to do this way back in 2023, thereabout, that your first resistance was from Imo State. They told you that it will be done after the elections, that this is not the first time you're wanting to go through with this. So do you think that the leaders in the Southeast, especially the political leaders, have been the ones impeding the process for, accelerating the process of the release of Nnamdi Kanu? What's your take with that? Hello?
If you don't know that, go and hear what Oju Zokalu said today. Then you know who are standing in the way of the country release. He is repeating what has already been condemned and discarded. That a court case is a court case. That's all the strategy is that this is a court case. It has to result in, and I can tell you directly, what they are repeating, all of them, they've had a meeting and said, this guy must be jailed by Justice Omotosho first before we can discuss any political solution. So their solution is for the legal process to be rushed unjustly, unfairly, in a way that is not transparent, no fair hearing. Pronounce that Nnamdi Kanu is guilty, and then we start begging them for pardon and clemency. That is what all of them are working towards. You're hearing it from me. It's not the first time. I know it. That's the plan. They've reached out to me as recently as before I came on this show, saying, look, you're just wasting your time. We're not going to let him go. He's going to have to be convicted in court first. I'm revealing that to you on this show.
Very
That's their
interesting.
plan. And that's where the Southeastern leaders are all part of it. What Juzo Kalu has just said it maybe 3 hours ago. So what else do I need to tell you? They are the ones standing in the way of his freedom because of their political careers and interests. They don't want...
Exactly. Una dey hear am just few hours ago, before he came to this interview, they already warned Omoyele Sowore that regardless of whatever you will do, we will not let Nnamdi Kanu go. Then Ozuo Kalu came out today saying that he's going nowhere. Then our own principal, Peter Obi, is not saying nothing. Una dey protect am, dey go. I don't listen. I first tell una say, Babiala Johnny, I know they follow him. On this one, I'm with Omoyele Sowore 100%. I'm not saying 99, 100%. At peace, you are saying that yes, Omoyele Sowore is a politician, he's playing politics. If you want playing politics for Nnamdi Kanu to be released, then so be it. Make we play him. Why others are playing politics to protect their satanic image? The Southeasterners are the one against Nnamdi Kanu to be released. It's becoming very, very obvious. The Southeastern satanic elites in Southeast. They are saying that they're not going to let her go. If you like, cry blood. The only person that is speaking, leading the journey to on the 20th of, which is on Monday here, we are already castigating him that is a politician. Is this, is that. You see that? Listen, guys. Now, so me and you go, you talk. Nigeria, you go old, I go old, we go. Nigeria not go settle. Because the biggest problem of Nigeria now the people. It's not really the politicians, not the people. Because we are destiny killers, we are dream killers, we are effort killers. No, regardless of the effort you put in to see how we can sanitize and bring the betterment of this country out, you see 1 or 2 persons will kill that effort in you. Then you look at yourself and say, what's the need? Tell me what that useless barristerdality I take better pass Omoyele Sowore. That day he was talking with so much hatred against Omoyele Sowore. And he said he's a satanic elder. And he's a Southeasterner. I was so happy that my big brother came the other day, Oga CM. He spoke truth to power. As an Igbo man, he did not only speak that day, he laid course. He laid course on Barrister Darity. Yes, that's how it should be. The time that they say, the see-through era of past, say, nah, this one, I Edda. Edda where? Edda yeah. The only person now, from one place to another, advocating how Nnamdi Kanu can be released. We are already stoning him. He's a politician. Now, Peter Obi will wear a garment of honor. Peter Obi is stylishly shying away. He don't want to make it talk because he's protecting his political career. Omoyele Sowore that is talking is a politician. He's playing politics. We are confused. Big trouble in this country, man.
Nnamdi Kanu to come out and upend what they've been used to: federal patronage, popularity, rigging of election, wealth without work. That's what this is all about. They are ready to sacrifice him. He's just lucky that he's still alive. And that's what the public should know. But regardless of what they tell you, they're not interested in justice. Our legal systems, our court systems are not designed to give justice. They are designed to pronounce innocent people guilty and help the guilty get out of their guilt and their crimes. That is why the president of Nigeria pardoned 53 drug dealers. These are hard-core crimes, criminals, kidnappers. But they are interested in sending Nnamdi Kanu to the gallows first so that you can go and beg them, oh, please, now that he's been convicted. They want to convict him at all costs. They're hearing it from me for the first time, if you don't know before now.
A couple of Nigerians already
and the Southeastern leaders are accessories to that conspiracy.
Okay, one of the reasons about beyond your clamor is his deteriorating health. I think the past 2 court sessions, his legal practitioners could not hold it anymore. They decided not to be modest. They called it out and said that this is deliberate and there is an intention sort of for something to happen to him. Why do you think they are taking time in letting him visit the National Hospital?
I'm not pleading for him to be granted release based on health related issues. I'm asking for unconditional release. There's no way Nnamdi Kanu can get out of that place alive because they don't want to. Look, Nnamdi Kanu is the first person to go through this. I've been through this before. I was telling this country, I was charged with.
Now, Yahweh already talk now. There's no way Nnamdi Kanu will get out of there alive, except what he's planning. It will be very, very disheartening to hear, see, this man died for prison. Then I'll now see some of you coming to the comment section to write rubbish. They will pay me. This is the time for you guys to speak and stand for what is right. We are still protecting who we are protecting. I told you guys before, I'm supporting Peter Obi because I believe Peter Obi is the only one that can give me a better Nigeria. It doesn't mean on my belief, if he's doing something wrong, I shouldn't call him out. That's why you see many people, when I was supporting Obaseki, I gave my platform to support Obaseki throughout the second tenure when Satanic Oshomole were pursuing him. But immediately he was sworn in as the second term as governor of Edo State. I started checkmating him. All his satanic supporters said I hate Obaseki. Now, in advance, prospectively, some of them go still say I hate Peter Obi. By God's grace, they allow him to rule us tomorrow. Because me, I not did the same level I did. I tell many of them. I not did. That's why my lane, I'm there. Now people, they come off, leave me for the lane. Because they cannot stand it. Me not did that one. Just that time, just 2023 election, it was very obvious that Peter Obi had won that election. Twitter, all of them that were fighting for Peter Obi on Twitter, they started fighting for position. They were fighting left and right, hindering my platform. That guy. Because till tomorrow I don't want to talk. Many of the people that we respect to, all of them were already fighting for position. Say, because it was already 100% that Peter Obi had won. Until broad daylight, they put pepper for our eye. I'm not doing my job for things like that. I believe, in case you don't know, I believe if I have a better Nigeria today, you, that politician is giving money, I will be richer than you. I'm not a lazy person. I will be richer than you. We just want a better country. Give us security. Give us good healthcare. Give us good system. Good atmosphere of a country like every other developing country. Many people will be richer than you that believe in criminality. Many people will be richer than you that believe a politician not give you money. You know, if you give your wife pot of soup money, may take a cook for you. That's what I'm fighting for. I'm not fighting for individualism because I love the person. I don't hate anyone. I don't love anyone. I just need somebody to give me a better country. And at the moment, Peter Obi is the only one that stands out that can do that for me. But if we all are calling that Sowore is playing politics with Nnamdi Kanu, then what's Peter Obi playing? He they play a Mambaba.
Offenses that never existed. My passport was seized. What they want to do is compulsory conviction. They want to compulsory convict him so that they'll have authority, power to say, hey, you know, has been convicted, now you can come and beg us. It doesn't matter. It happened, like I said to Ken Saro-Wiwa before. They have set this up in advance. They do not believe that Nnamdi Kanu should be granted release. They want to convict him. They don't believe in fair trial. They have not presented any evidence known to law. The only person who even acted as a witness who was hooded said Nnamdi Kanu was not found with any weapon. But let me ask you, is it not the same country where terrorists and bandits are riding around in on motorbikes in
as of
Casino in
yesterday,
Zamfara.
yes. As of yesterday, yes.
Yes, and having meetings publicly. They are walking around with guns and magazines around their chest, and everybody's happy. They even attend their weddings and child naming ceremonies. So, what could Nnamdi Kanu's crime really be, apart from the fact that he's an able man in a country that it is a crime to be won?
All right. Another thing to look
Okay,
into.
Isaac, you said, Mr. Elvis, Nigeria, you forgot Nigeria has Igbo problem. Of course, you and I know that, but is that enough to justify anybody trying to hide away from doing the right thing? As far as I'm concerned, Peter Obi is not doing the right thing at this moment. Yes, in the past, don't remind me that in the past that he called for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. We are not talking about the past. Even you that is talking now, in the past, you have called for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Me, myself, in the past, I've called for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Majority of the people listening to me right now, in the past, they have called for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. We are talking about now, not past. Now, we just have a few days left. On the 20th is around the corner. Speak. Your voice means a lot. But everybody's playing politics, and some of us satanic lots are protecting the image and satanic garment of individualisms. If you want to protect that, I don't have a problem with that, but don't speak ill about Omoyele Sowore. No, he's doing the right thing. If they arrest him on Monday now, which there's every possibility, and he has put his life out there already, that he's certainly organizing this. He threatened today that he will set everywhere ablaze if they're not releasing Nnamdi Kanu. How many of you politicians or you Nigerians can do that? Bring your face out and say it. Will not make me vex this evening. I don't care who is with me, how long you be with me. I will block you on earth and in heaven. Simple. Because if you cannot speak truth to power and you they talk like say you pour water for mouth when truth come, then you are not my friend. The way Oga CM talk that day, nobody can ever speak like the way that man spoke. Nobody. He shocked the world the way they talk. He went on by breaking up books and went in depth to let us know the level of the illness of Nnamdi Kanu, the risk of his life. Many of us are hiding under satanic garment in the name of we love somebody. Now make Nigeria fall down so. They say you may love anybody.
Mr. Omoyele Sowore, is this, if, according to what you have revealed now, that the intention is to convict him at all costs, then after the conviction, then a form of political resolution or pardon or form of clemency will be begged for. Should that strengthen the spirit of this protest if, with how you sound, they have decided and it feels like whatever anyone does, nobody cares?
Regardless of what they have decided, we are going ahead. And our position is that on that day, he must be released. They want to convict him. We would not allow an innocent person to be convicted of a crime he hasn't committed. In a country where people who commit crimes are pardoned, are venerated, they're celebrated, and they're granted red carpet receptions. We will not let that happen. And that's my position, that's the position of our team, and that's the position of all the Nigerians who have agreed with us that they will come to Abuja on Monday for Free Nnamdi Kanu rally at the Aso Rock Villa.
So, you do know that some of the president's spokespersons, former aides to late Muhammadu Buhari, they've all come out to express their discontent about the proposed release of Nnamdi Kanu. I'm reacting to what Bashir Ahmed tweeted immediately, that call that you resonated for the hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu protest. A couple of them are against it. The president's aides and the APC members, those who support the president, they have all said no to it. Now, if that is the case, and you're already being harassed by the traders, some of the places you visited yesterday and today, the DSS had gone to harass them. What would be the potential safety on that day for persons who come out for the peaceful clamor for the release of Nnamdi Kanu to the National Assembly?
You were here. It's not National Assembly, it's Aso Rock Villa.
Okay.
That's correct.
All right.
Yes. We're aware of what happened in 2024 where we're planning end bad governance.
Yeah.
You saw how the mobilized Yoruba traditional worshippers walk around naked. They car park, garage, thugs threatening openly, the DSS, the police, I think even the army was brought in to threaten us, but it didn't work. So how are we going to be dissuaded this time? It's not going to happen. Our position is clear. If you don't want this to happen on Monday, you have enough time to do what is right.
Would they listen to you? Would they listen to this? Would they listen to this? This is a government that doesn't like any form of protest or dissent. So, do you think they will listen to this? Because a group has written for an approval for the protest to commence.
They don't have to listen to us, but they will be forced to recognize that, the people in power are not as strong as the power of the people. That's the truth.
Okay. This represents others who are in the shoes of Nnamdi Kanu. We still have a lot of persons who are inmates in most of our correctional facilities, no trial, no proper representation, no financial aid to enable them. I know that you've been part of some causes like this to help some of these persons be exonerated. A situation like this, it happens, and it's a form of stigmatization, as some cross-section of the Southeast have complained about marginalization and lack of representation. So the question is this: beyond the case of Nnamdi Kanu and others who have fallen victim of something like this, especially some persons who attempt IPOB members without trial, what is the way forward?
We've identified some very notorious detention centers. One of it is Wawa Barrack in the Niger State, where they are dumping people who are termed IPOB members. Summary detention, some of them have been sick, some have died. They sent judges over there to carry out trials that are not fair, open, and transparent. We have asked that people march in those directions. There's a place called Tiger Base in Anambra State, some in Owerri, that will be visited by protesters. We are not going to accept anybody. Nnamdi Kanu is a symbol of this level of very terrible injustice done to Nigerians who are referred to IPOB members. But everybody who's caught up in this unjust, Byzantine system of punishment because of their political or self-determination beliefs are going to be assisted to get out as soon as we can. Everybody will be given reprieve. That's the goal of this protest. It's not limited to Nnamdi Kanu. It's about everybody who's innocent but caught up in the terrible, very wicked, unjust legal system of Nigeria that punishes the innocent and venerates the guilty.
All right, Ms. Sowore, I've been told that you have to leave now. Do you have any final take before we let you go?
We're calling on Nigerians to join us in Abuja on Monday. Just find your way here. A lot of people are trying to assist people who want to come and find a place to rest their head overnight or the day after. But Monday is sacrosanct, and that's October the 20th, 2025. It's Free Nnamdi Kanu protest, Free Nnamdi Kanu now protest. And let me make it clear, because some people have raised eyebrows that that's also EMSA's memorial. Nothing stops us from multitasking, and when there's plenty of injustices on our hands, EMSA's memorial could also happen side by side with Free Nnamdi Kanu now protest. Thank you very much for having me.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Sowore.
Okay, on this one, before I move on, Barrister Darity is speaking right now. I'm going to put that one on shortly. Listen, it's not about who is big. Just imagine somebody is writing, Peter Obi is bigger than Sowore. Just imagine this, for Christ's sake. Is this contention about Peter Obi and Sowore or about Nnamdi Kanu to be out of prison? Hi! Now, wow. Hey, God. No, what does Peter Obi bigger than Sowore bigger than Peter Obi got to do with this now? I'm not even supporting Sowore now to be my president, but I'm supporting Sowore 100% on what he's doing now to release Nnamdi Kanu. Then somebody also said, oh, what does Peter Obi got to do with this? Peter Obi have everything to do with this because he's the most populous figure than you and I know in our time right now as a politician in Nigeria. Anybody you want to argue that with me, come on. And he needs to speak. And if he's not speaking, he's protecting his political image, right? Or career. Right? And do you support that? Wow. Debate don't start for comment section. Peter Obi is bigger than Sowore. Sowore is bigger than Peter Obi. Ah, God. And somebody is in prison dying. It's very, very unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. Let's listen to what Barrister Darrington have to say here. You know, he's insulting Omoyele Sowore all over again, this man.
Your take on this? This is your right of reply.
Esther, instead of agreeing with what Sowore said, it has equally validated my position concerning him. Sowore just proved to me now that he's a dictator who doesn't want to hear other people's opinion. Sowore just proved to me now that he hates the people. That's why he said you should not mention his name.
No, it doesn't mean that it is hate. Barrister Darlington.
Hold on.
He just said.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, please. When he said he doesn't want to hear that narrative, this and that, what did the P2B do to him that he said he doesn't want to hear it? In Igbo land today, mention any other political figure that is a popular P2B. Sowore would have told me.
Barrister Darlington.
But because of this, hold on, I'm coming.
No, not forget, say the reason for this talk, you and I, Sowore, Barrister Darlington, and everybody is because of now the Kanu, but just listen carefully and focus on listen to what that Barrister Darlington will be focusing on. You go to avoid now the Kanu, you go to avoid now the Kanu. You will say from beginning to the end, there might be probability this man will talk about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. They might, but listen.
Oh, you're not getting what he said right. I need to help you understand what he said. I tried for him to clear this narrative of there is a political trap in this whole thing for him asking Mr. Peter Obi to join the fray.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yes,
and he said, is Peter Obi a child and that we're supposedly protecting him here, or VOP is a Peter Obi station or something, which I tried to correct that narrative is not what it is. We're a national radio station with no particular affiliation with anybody.
Why would he say such a thing that he doesn't want to hear that narrative, this and that? The way he reacted when you mentioned Peter Obi tells me all I need to know. It's as simple as that.
He said Peter Obi was not the only person he called.
Okay, see him. Yes, the link will be posted, sir. It's right there. Yeah, anybody can click on it to come in.
Hold on. He called on every other person as well. So why is everyone latching on to the fact that he called on Peter Obi? Is he not from the southeast? And why can't he physically be part of the protest?
The reaction is what I'm saying. The way he reacted about it, that he doesn't want that, this and that. He doesn't want to hear Peter Obi. As if Peter Obi have offended him somewhere.
No, his issue actually was not with Peter Obi. His issue is, according to him, the expletives or the narrative that VOP represents. That's it. And then he called your name in this. He said all of the things you said is not true.
Who is that person that want to come to VOP that we said no, don't come from any other tribe? You see, when they fly this narrative, don't fall into it, Esther. Why can't he go to the other station that are Yoruba station? Let me see whether they'll give
Barrister Darlington, this is not a Yoruba station. VOP is not a Yoruba station. This is a narrative we're trying to dispel.
Una the year waiting this year-old man they talk now, right? Una see they have brought in ethnicism into this, a Yoruba station. Just imagine that. The same platform you are calling a Yoruba station, the owner, Rufai Oseni, is speaking truth to power every day. Tell me what this Barrister Darlington stands for. We have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. Let's listen.
It's not an Igbo station, sir.
Hold on. Why did you allow him to even say that? That is an Igbo station.
I never allowed him to. Did you listen to the conversation? Did you hear how he was speaking? Did you see how I even tried to interfere and interject? And he had this mindset.
That tells me whom he is. Esther, or let us go to the proper issue here.
Exactly.
Look at what he said. Look at what he said. That DSS are harassing market women that he spoke to concerning the protest.
Okay.
But did he tell you that DSS have been harassing him or that they have arrested him as the arrowhead of this protest? No. You can see the people he's talking to, they are the one being harassed. But himself is going about all over the country. Nobody is talking to him. Nobody is harassing him. Nobody is even reprimanding him. Esther, what does that tell you? I told you here that yes, he has the favor of the ruling party and the PDP. I mean the APC. Because when he came back, it was Tinubu that made a call and said that DSS should allow him to come in. That narrative, did he clear it? Did he clear why Bayo Ononuga had to literally beg him to remove the tweet he said about Tinubu being a criminal? No, did the Bayo Ononuga not beg him to remove it? Was he arrested?
Barrister Darlington, we're speaking based on his reaction to what happened, and your right of reply is what I'm asking for. He is dissociating himself from all the narratives that you have projected like you did yesterday.
And I told you here that he did not answer any question. All this, he did not dispel it. I am telling you here that you want him to come out and tell you, action speaks louder than words. What he has done and what he has said validated my position because he did not dispel anything. He didn't tell me why all those things had to happen. He should have told me. That's what I'm trying to let you hear. He didn't dispel anything. He validated it. That's why he didn't want it to even go there. All these things I'm saying that they are not facts. Mention any other person that has given that privilege. Mention. Especially for Igbo especially. Now, the same man is telling you that they have already made up their mind that they want to convict him before a political solution will come. So, what are you protesting for? Tell me. All the ones you protested in the past, what result did it bring? When you protested for end hunger strike, was it not that the hunger rose up to the roof?
Barrister Darlington, are you saying that you're not encouraging this aspect of the protest? Like I said, all of the
now we are trying to interrogate what you say. Leave all this you are talking about. Look, we have done more than enough.
Unayeram, this man be talking now for almost 10 minutes. If I'm not mistaken, he never mentioned how Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Now it has been brought to his attention that what can you now say about this protest? He said, leave that team. He wants to focus on Sowore all over again. Tell me, say these are the people who stand behind, allegedly, Nnamdi Kanu die for prison.
Nobody can do what the Igbo people have done concerning Nnamdi Kanu.
But did you hear what he just said about what they did, what they did not do? Did you listen to him?
What did he say? Who is it to decide on that? Who is he? Is it the judge?
It's not decide. He's telling you what has been going on, Barrister Darlington.
He didn't say anything. When the P2B went to go and do what you call now solidarity with the Delhi Farmer Rotimi, please, were you not here when P2B single-handedly visited all the Yoruba leaders, including the OONI, concerning that matter with Afeba Babalola, and the solution was brought? Did Obi make noise about it? Please answer me. Did Obi make noise about what he did to bring a truce between Babalola and Dele Rotimi? Did it not happen in this country?
Barrister Darlington, wait, hold on. Are we not meant to encourage those who want to participate in this to participate without having to call us anything?
You want to exploit me? Yes, I listen to I've been saying it.
Exploit you?
I don't want those who...
Just imagine what kind of satanic human being is this man? Upon the continuous attention, they are drawing this man to the main topic that Nnamdi Kanu is dying in prison. The man is still escaping it.
How are they exploiting you?
Yes, he said that the protest will not yield any fruit.
He didn't say. He didn't say that.
Oh God! Listen, he said that they want to convict him. That's what they told him. I don't know where they heard the meeting.
He has access now. He has access to what is going on, and that I should hear from him. That's the plan. That's the intention. Then I asked him, no, Barrister Darlington, let's get the narrative right. I asked him, I said, if now you have said that the plan is to convict him before they start looking for any form of clemency, then what is the essence of the protest? And then he explained what the essence of the protest is. The thing is, whether anybody likes it or not, that day should reverberate. And I asked about the security of those who will be part of that protest, because if there are complaints that the DSS has started harassing persons in the market who intend to come for this, how then do we ensure the security of those who will physically be present there? And this is why a lot of Nigerians are skeptical of certain persons to be part of that protest, that something could be targeted. But however, like I said, Mr. Sowore wasn't having any form of narrative. He just wanted to emphasize on what the protest is all about and encourage those who want to be part of it to actually be part of it. So any other thing, my right, I'm calling you for your right of reply because he called your name.
I am
exactly.
him. I'm telling you here now that since you have said all this, what is the essence of the protest? Since you know that you do not eat any fruit. That's what I'm telling you here. He knows himself. He has told you. So what is the essence? What is the essence?
The essence is for his freedom. The essence is for his freedom.
The other was the protester. Did he bring any fruit? Did he eat any fruit? Tell me what protest from Sowore that brought any sustainable result.
No, do you guys notice this man is avoiding to speak on how now the can be released? Or I don't understand.
Because he's among those who does not want him out. Period.
Niger Watch, please. So
Yes, sir.
I don't know how far you still have to go. Otherwise,
no, just hold on. Let's hear from this man first.
Someone.
Okay, so Barrister Darlington,
you look for some people to exploit.
Okay, so what are you saying now? What are you saying now? What are you now saying?
Well, I'll tell you now. I ask questions, which I only want to ask him. Mention one protest from Sowore that have brought fruit, sustainable fruit to Nigerians. Mention one, just one.
This guy is. Yeah, you go meet for voice of the people.
It's not an important question to ask.
This matter not going to end their
So,
darling.
is it this one that they have already told you the mind of the government? Yet you want to go about to protest so that they will say, yes, you have done so well. Are you not jeopardizing our chances here?
Jeopardizing the chances.
Hold on, Esther. Tell me what people have done and what they have not done. Are you serious?
So are you discountenancing some of the things he's Barrister Darlington? Are you saying that what he's saying is not the truth? Have you not heard what Ojus Okalu said? Have you not heard what Peter Mbra said? Mr. Omoyele Sowore knows those people. He's in their caucus. He's also a top politician. So are you saying that what he's saying about the southeastern leaders impeding the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu is not true? If that is the case, what is your own source of information? Who in the corridor of power have you spoken with to make you feel like they're doing something more than whatever it is he's telling us?
Exactly.
The question is, since you know this is,
He cannot answer
what
you.
is the essence of the protest? Please tell me.
The essence of the protest, according to him, is for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Unconditional release.
Hold on, Esther, please say it as it is. He said that he knows they are voting.
That is the arrangement. Yes.
So, since you know how this is, so what are you protesting now for? I mean, what are you saying? Can you just imagine two of you? You can imagine. He knows the truth. He doesn't want to say it. So this thing you are doing now is just a charade. You know that you not eat any food, yet you are going ahead with it. Calling us the impulse to come up on a fruitless journey. And I ask you here, with the relationship between Sowore and the federal government, especially Tinubu, is their answer. Can they answer him?
Okay, that means I will round up here on this particular video. That means what Barrister Darlington is saying now is that the journey or the calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu is a fruitless journey. At least that last part is enough for you guys to understand where this whole problem is coming from. But before we move on, before we start talking, let's see some good effort of Omoyele Sowore, especially today.
Hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu has now taken center stage on X. Human rights activist Omoyele Sowore officially began mobilizing crowds for his planned hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu March protest to the presidential villa set for next Monday, October 20th, to demand the release of the detained leader of the indigenous peoples of Biafra. While in a video posted on Sowore's X account, Kanu's special counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, is seen speaking to the crowd as they sang songs of solidarity with Sowore's name. Let's take a look.
I have decided, whatever it will take, that on October 20th, I will lead all of you to Aso Rock Village. We are here in this market today, but we are calling on all markets across Nigeria and the world, of people of conscience, to close down for 1 week. It's not too much to ask for. Whether you are in Lagos,
1 week in closer.
We have been closing markets every Monday anyway. Yes. We need one more Monday. It's not about closing down the market, it's about bringing Nnamdi back home. And we are not doing this because we are Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa. We are doing it because we are the good people of the world, not even Nigerians.
All right. Sowore has been calling on political leaders from the southeast to join him in this peaceful protest to Aso Rock to release Nnamdi Kanu, including publicly calling on Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo, Abia State Governor Alex Oti, and former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi to join him. And I'll take some response on his protest on X. And this person wrote, so this so-called hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu March is another misplaced initiative that only endangers innocent citizens in Abuja. If you truly believe in your cause, start your protest from your region. Don't bring chaos to the streets of the federal capital. It's pure hypocrisy when people like Sowore, who call themselves activists, selectively choose which injustice to shout about while promoting actions that disrupt peace and threatens national unity. True activism is about justice, not noise. It's about building, not burning. Nigeria deserves reasoned dialogue, not reckless mobilization. Another ex-user wrote, the big elephant in the room. We support you, Sowore. Keep speaking out for the well-being of all Nigerians. We need more Sowores, more VDMs, more Harrison Wanishu, etc. This country does not belong to politicians. It's time to say enough is enough. We've taken this story, Rufai, and we've seen that Sowore is really moving on with this protest. I believe, okay, it's, part of this NSAS protest as well that would come October 20th. Benga, I'm sure you're still with me before I come to you both. Meanwhile, a group of terrorists.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Meanwhile, a group of terrorists has reportedly reached a peace agreement with representatives of several communities in Katsina State following a meeting held under the Operation Safe Corridor Initiative. Counterinsurgency expert Zagazola Makama said the dialogue took place on October 12th. The meeting, according to the report, is aimed at restoring sustainable peace and security across communities affected by years of violence and bandit attack. I mean, this is not the first of such meeting in the state, as similar dialogues were held in June and September when stakeholders reached truces with armed group leaders under the same federal government's Operation Safe Corridor Initiative.
This one, just 2 days ago, another peace talk, another one.
Also, we saw Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, who has now renewed his call for the federal government to initiate peace talks with bandits, insisting that dialogue remains the most effective route to achieving lasting security in Nigeria. Well, in a Facebook post on Monday, Gumi referenced the recent peace deal between Israel and Hamas as proof that even long-standing conflicts can be resolved through negotiation. The Kaduna-based cleric argued that if the United States could broker peace between Israel and Hamas, two groups once at bitter odds, then Nigeria should be able to engage its own armed groups in dialogue. And Rufai, I'll come to you first. I'd like for you to, juxtapose these two stories. In one hand, we are seeing Sowore trying to protest and, for the release of the detained IPOB leader. On the other hand, we see Sheikh Ahmad Gumi talking about renegotiating with bandits. We have even seen peace deals in Katsina State. Your thoughts?
Real quickly, Oji, it just shows you what Nigeria is all about. Mm-hmm. In a part of the country, bandits are being fed, they are being given a shoebi, they are holding peace meetings. They are holding peace meetings with their weapons. Weapons that are supposed to be illegal. Oji, you and I cannot take weapons like that and show them in public.
Impossible.
The security agents will come against us. But they can do all of that and show rocket launchers in public. The federal government will turn an eye to them. But Nnamdi Kanu that protests about a matter or that did some things that agitated for the marginalization of people, yes, some of the methods I don't support of what Nnamdi Kanu had done. And I condemn and criticize him on it. Mm-hmm. But there have also been calls for peace. There have also been calls for a political settlement. Mm-hmm. Courts in this country, and kudos to women in the judiciary, women judges, or justices. Justice Adefokwe had first ruled in 2022 that he should be discharged. The federal government went on appeal, 4-1, Justice Garba. But a dissenting judge, Justice Ogunwumiju, also ruled that the appeal court judgment should stay as regards to Nnamdi Kanu. Mm-hmm. But guess what? We have continued to put him in incarceration. Now his health is failing. They are still dilly-dallying about how to treat him. Yeah. But in the same country, bandits are holding meetings with governors, doing photo ops and the like. So when people now talk about unfairness in the same country, people will say they don't have a right. You see bandits doing press conference with guns and bullets and everything. There's no security agent in the world that will come and arrest them. Is it that security agents cannot round them up as they are doing this peace meeting? All right. Sheikh Gumi will now go ahead and be urging dialogue with bandits. The same Sheikh Gumi that was a captain in the Nigerian army, that I think his offspring serves in the army today. Mm-hmm. They will say, oh, bandits are also protesting because, or they are killing people because Nigeria is bad to all of them. Mm. But you have a certain standard for some people, you have a certain standard for other people. Right. I have never said here that I supported entirely the way Nnamdi Kanu went about it. But what we are saying is, why do you have standards for some over the others in this country? All right. And that's just a clear case of what we're talking about here.
Well said, Rufai. Well said, Rufai. Well, Benga, speaking about protests, in the United States, naked protesters gathered across Portland, Oregon on...
So he can't give me everything that I need. But every day I can check what I'm getting and what I'm losing. And I said to myself, it's more. If it's more, what can I regret? Maybe going into politics. Because I was never a politician. I never had anything to do with this. And if I tell you my net worth the day I became governor of my state, people can go and see. What I became, imagine living in a boardroom as a chairman of a bank I was a director in about 7 to 8 quoted companies, sharing 3 of them the day I was announced as governor. All I knew was go to board meeting, go for one retreat in London, South Africa, Cape Town. I never knew so many of the villages I started visiting. And suddenly, I am now in a place where it's so difficult.
Very easy here today, and this is our 6th market in 2 days. This is the 6th market we are visiting in 2 days to mobilize people to free Nnamdi Kanu on Monday. We are not demanding for pardon. Don't get us wrong. We are not begging Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu. We are asking that Nnamdi Kanu should be released from unjust, illegal detention by the Nigerian government, who kidnapped him from Kenya. The Nigerian government is made up of a lot of kidnappers. They are not only kidnapping in Nigeria, they are kidnapping from Kenya. International kidnappers. Yes. We have asked them to release Nnamdi Kanu. And we want to make it very clear. We are asking them to release him on or before 20th, Monday. So they have an option. Don't let them tell us they don't have an option. The option is to release him now so that we don't have to march on Aso Rock on Monday. But if they don't release him by Monday, and they are claiming that he's in court, why is it that the terrorists are not in court? Why are the bandits not in court? Why are the drug dealers being pardoned? That is to show to you that some people are better than others in Nigeria, and we reject second-class citizenship. And the Nigerian state must release Nnamdi Kanu on Monday. That's our message. But our message to you here is that you should all come out on Monday. You cannot lose anything by closing your shop on Monday, even if it's from 7 a.m. to 12 noon, and to come and bail our brother and let him come back home to us. When I say bail, I'm not asking to pay for shortio. I'm talking about to bring him out to rejoin us. That is why we came here to see you. Thank you very much. Yes. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Free Nnamdi Kanu now.
Oh, God. All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thanks for your time with us today. Mother of all mommy diaspora, good evening to you, my lovely mother. I appreciate you for all that you do. Thanks for always being there for us. Abu Aze, I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for all that you do. Everyone right there, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Kingsley Ogera, thanks for the super chat already. I'm very, very grateful, and good evening to you. Thank you, my wonderful people. We have lots of comments right there. I can't mention all names. Love Maduka, Mother Peggy Modi, Mama H.O., Shop I Shop, Peace, at Peace, Light in the Beauty today, Kisnogera, Isaac, God bless you all my people, Injedima, and many, many others, Mike Akembari, and many others. Please, in case I don't mention your name, obviously I can't mention all names, but I want you to understand that I appreciate everyone's presence here. We are here to learn from each other. That's why we are here every day. We agree, we disagree. We are speaking in one voice to see how Nigeria can be better, but in a different dimension. But I'd like to take some quick calls, then I come to my panelists. Thank you very much, my people. Madam Origin is already with us on the phone. Madam Origin, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, ma. Please talk to us.
Hello?
Yes, ma, we can hear you. Good evening to you, ma. Please talk to us.
Oh, Mr. Niger Watch, thank you for picking my call. Thank you so very much. I greet Mommy Diaspora. I greet everyone. I just want to go straight so that I use my time well. God bless Mr. Sowore. Sowore is the man of the moment. Sowore is the man for the people. Everyone else, any politician, whether it is in Southeast or southwest, wherever they are, anyone that say they are for the people that did not come out, they don't mean well for Nigeria people. You see, this is why Sowore had always said he doesn't want to join them. Because anything that concerns the people, I am going to, you see that Mr. Darlington and Joe Ibukwe, you see, when we about Southeast and the politicians there, you people think we are joking. Those are the weapons fashioned against the citizens there. All these things you are seeing, you see this whole balloon about Mazina, they are the culprits. And this is the reason. You see, when someone poo all over their body, they want to close the door so that nobody will see their evil. All those things you people are hearing, oh, they say I pop this, go and search, because they don't want the truth to come out. They don't mind Mazinam Kanu dying there. They don't mind. They don't mind. That is how evil these people are. I dare them, I challenge them. If they say they want the citizens inside Southeast to be free, they should come out and make the demand openly. They should come out and say, we are in solidarity. We want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out. Why is it that everybody, everywhere, if you go to, you see bandits, marauders, they say they don't know these people, but yet they see them, they pay them, they are carrying arms and ammunition. When they charge Mazi, the person that came out to testify, what did you find with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Radio, transmitter, and wristwatch. So how can that be on his mouth? Maybe he has bad mouth, he talks bad on some people. Why should talking bad on some people or calling people names be the reason why you want him dead? If not for the atrocities they committed on the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the people have not seen anything. Everything you see them, they go to inside their distance, their networks, and you see the dots. You connect the dots, you know that it is these evil politicians inside Southeast that are committing the atrocities the same as Nnamdi Kanu commit. They are the ones. I dare them. Go to, you see, this thing Sowore is doing is to open the ear of those Southeast politicians to expose their evil, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needs to come out. He didn't do anything. He solicited that his people be free. He solicited that he said from the north. He was speaking against all the atrocities going on. And the only reason why he is there is because he wants the citizens to be alive. The citizens that you listen to what's his name? That's the first person that you showed his notes. You showed his text. He said, where is legitimacy over a state that routinely murders its citizens? All this Syria, the elimination of life, it is from politicians. And they want to tell us that they are. Remember when I told you people that all of them, coalition of criminals seeking soft landing. Mr. Sowore said he won't join them because he wants to prosecute them. Is that not why they said they don't? It's not. Nobody wants to follow him. Mr. Sowore will prosecute all of them, and this protest is the beginning. They must be prosecuted. Everyone that has committed crime inside Nigeria, that is causing all this evil, they will be prosecuted. And it will start by releasing the man that did not commit the crime, and they want to use him to cover up the people that actually committed the crime. That is where I stand. And that's Darlington that was talking. Can you imagine? These days they say that men, and I don't know. I don't understand. So you know that they have agreed they are going to convict him. And you don't want, what Sowore is asking is unconditional release. There are two different things, Mr. Darlington. In case you did not understand, you became a liar and your brain has frozen. There is a big difference between what Sowore does not want is that an innocent man be convicted. He said no. Since all of you lawyers inside Nigeria, you people, I don't know where your brains are. There is a big difference between a man that you found transistor radio or whatever and transmitter in his hand versus a man that had all the ammunition around him and he cleared the 200. Yeah, he burnt the other ones alive, and you gave him. You have a pistol with him. There's a big difference between that. And Sowore does not want an innocent man convicted because he has bad mouth. That's the only thing you people found with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu.
Thank you.
He has bad mouth. All of us have bad mouth. So if by the Nigerian standard, that means all of us are guilty because me, I too have bad mouth. You know, I rest it there. Please let me let others.
Thank you so much.
The bottom line, unconditional release of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. That is what Sowore is talking about, and I support him 200%.
I support him 1,000,000%. God bless you, man. Thank you, man.
And that person that say Sowore is seeking, I beg, go and use Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to gain fame. Is it not a shame? Let him gain the fame. Of course, by now he has already, the mere fact that Sowore came out and spoke and walked through the streets of Abuja to talk to those market people. He is already an international activist.
Exactly.
To say the least.
Yes.
The world has seen it. People are flying in. The international news will carry it. So go and make a name for the good cause and not for these atrocities.
Not for the wayo Babiala cause. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. See, but that one a better Igbo woman. Oh, I they talk so. I appreciate every one of you right there. Let me start with my panelists. The first person on the panel today is Ogaciem. Ogaciem,
Thank you very much, Niger Watch. Good evening, and I greet each and every one of us on the panel, those that are on the chat contributing whatever it is they are writing, and those who may be listening to us from wherever they may be. It is my wish to welcome you to this gathering this evening, and I greet each and every one of you most sincerely. You see, on this issue, I know this will be the issue for the whole week. There's no doubt about it. I mean, if it's a prediction, let me do it, and I won't fail. I'm here today to tell Sowore more grease. I don't know whether it's more grease or better. In fact, Sowore, people support you so I've had 1 million. I support you 1 zillion, not trillion, not billion, 1 zillion times. You see, the issue about Nnamdi Kanu is not the issue of whether he's right or he's wrong, whether they are going to. The issue about Nnamdi Kanu is hypokalemia. The potassium level is low. The heart can crash. Even if you convict Nnamdi Kanu for life imprisonment and he's in prison, if he's sick, you have to take him to the hospital. That is international law. It's done in Nigeria. It does not matter. The issue why it is critical now is because potassium level is low. People should go and read about hypokalemia, cardiac arrest, instantly. But the system is just, his body system is trying to correct itself. I lectured here the other day. So what is the point? El Zakzaky was on trial for whatever it was they tried him. He fell sick. They took him to, they flew him to Germany. The current, we are told, the current Minister for Finance and what they call a coordinator of the economy, they say he had stroke. He was taken abroad. Nelson Mandela was jailed for 27 years. Why in the while at Robben Island prison, he's constantly being looked after. It does not matter. Nnamdi Kanu needs medical attention. That is the issue. So that people should get it in their brain. Unlike 3, 4, 5 years ago, nobody is talking. Get it in your brain. He needs medical. It is his right. It is his right. Even if you convict him for life, when he's sick, you must take him to the hospital. That is the way it is. It does not matter whether he's having life imprisonment illegally. No. Take him to the hospital first. Let him be alive. Professor Zekome said you must stand trial. Stand trial means on your 2 feet. Not sit trial. Not lie trial. So what are people talking about? What is the meaning of all this illegality? You see, let me say this, and they know it. The problem with Nigeria, let me correct one impression. Nobody should ever call any politician an elite, particularly from the Igbo-speaking states. Nobody should call anybody elite. Whoever you are, nobody is elite. Elite means people that hold opinion that are useful to the society. I am an elite, but I'm not a politician. They don't. The problem we are having here is Nnamdi Kanu came out when he saw the condition of Ndi Igbo in Nigeria. He said, no, somebody must say it. I must fight for my people. This has been universally accepted. Even the Fulani, every ethnic group accept that Nnamdi Kanu came out to fight for his people. Who are those his people? The downtrodden people, Ndi Igbo. Now, what has the politicians done? Why Nnamdi Kanu came out? What were they doing? Nnamdi Kanu carpeted them, say you people are there, and they are the people, and we are being relegated to the background. I must speak for them. It's a shame. Now they want to take their own pound of flesh. They should first convict him, then we will now rush in to go and plead for him. Do you know the meaning of that pleading? The pleading will be, in fact, what Fubara signed with Wike will be the first letter of the first word of the first sentence of the first paragraph of the first page that will constitute the longest introduction ever in the history of any epistle. So what they want to talk is they've convicted Nnamdi Kanu. You can plead for clemency. You can always waive after they set the pace with all these criminals they released. Somebody serving Nigerian army stole the arms given to him in custody and sold it to the bandits or the criminals, the terrorists. They used it to slaughter people. This man was court-martialed in the army and sentenced to life imprisonment. Tinubu released him with pardon. What they did now was they want to set the stage that Tinubu is a listening president. He can always pardon people. There's no point. Let's beg him to pardon Nnamdi Kanu. Do you see it? Then in trying to pardon Nnamdi Kanu, they will now come up with this should be the issue. Nnamdi Kanu sign this thing for us. It's a lie. This week or yesterday, I've already seen something flying. But social media, I don't believe everything until it matures after 1 week. Then I will now believe that it is true. I've seen that there's something they gave Nnamdi Kanu to sign so that Nnamdi Kanu says he's not signing anything. Somebody wrote it. I don't know because I've had it. But this is as far as social media. So the issue, Sowore, please, if there is anything, if by my own judgment, Sowore, you may not know why God created you. You may think it's presidency. This might be the hour. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president of United States of America between 1801, born 1801, he became president 1861 to 1865. He said, he said, God brought me into this world for a purpose. When Abraham Lincoln has contested the elective post more than 10 times, he keeps failing until finally he got this one. So Sowore, you've been trying. You never know why. This might be your finest hour. Why God created you. For you to lead the release of Nnamdi Kanu. It will go down in history. Not only in Igbo. Igbo will forgive. You will enter the pantheon of Igbo greats. Let me say this. People can come and say anything they like. When they mention Ojukwu, Emeaghi Okpara, Sam Mbakwe, they may say Sowore. Because you came at the greatest hour. What Ndigbo need now? What I mean Ndigbo, I don't mean politicians. I mean those people you see doing Okada, doing a keke napep. That's a typical Igbo person struggling. These are the people you want to come and clean their shame and clean their tears. Nnamdi Kanu forfeited his parents. The mother died, the father died. He lost everything. He's a prince. He could have stepped into his father's throne as the next king or the chief of his village. He forfeited all these, sacrificed them. And now somebody is coming to come and tell me. Imagine the type of criminals like Oju Zokalo. These are the people. You see, it pains me when people will assemble all these never do wells. They gather them and say, these are Igbo politicians. These are Igbo politicians. These are Igbo leaders. They don't lead in Igbo. They do not lead in Igbo. If you mention Dr. Emeaghi Okpara, people will show that say, yes, it's Igbo leader. You mention Dr. Sam Mbakwe, the same thing. Ikemba Ojukwu, they will say yes. Why did Sowore want to take a shot at immortality and that Sowore 1 zillion% I support you? It is not the color of the cat that matter, but the cat that can kill the rat. Sowore, you are not Igbo, but you are doing it because you feel justice must be done. You stand for justice. That's what it means. I may not have agreed what you did in all the things you are doing, but on this score, on this particular issue, I think I'm your highest supporter. Nnamdi Kanu must come out alive. It does not matter what it takes. He must leave. If it is if Ndigbo are looking for people to sacrifice for their advancement, Nnamdi Kanu is the last person people will vote for. The likes of Oju Zokalo must go now. Even this Darlington making noise. This is somebody whose potassium is very low. I repeat again. People listening to me, go and ask anybody, any doctor you see, beside anywhere, say what is the clinical implication of somebody's potassium level being very low. Go and check. That is ambulance straight wherever you may be. Now the Kanu system is battling it, and they are keeping him. If Ekpa is there, they say it's unfortunate. Then they will start gathering the wife. The Supreme Court awarded him this charge. For renditioning him, they said this. They start giving people billions. This people like Oju Zokalo will be an emissary and be flying all over the place to go and camp things. Then they will bring all soldiers all over Southeast, DSS, trying to cap calm. We are trying to maintain calm. Dave Umahi will now say that this road leading Okigwe to heaven is getting attention. Then the Enugu International Akanibian Airport at Enugu will be ready by December. What is it? The ship will be batting. The first ship that will come to Port Harcourt. Even the Canadian company is flying in next week. They signed the MOU. The other seaport in Onisha, one in Aba, 10 seaports in the southeast. All these things are medicine after death. We know your plan. We know your plan. But the thing about this Nnamdi Kanu issue, what people do not understand is that as an Igbo, it is not money that will make you endear you to the people. Nnamdi Kanu came up to come and speak for us. Nnamdi Kanu, while speaking for Ndigbo, people were giving him even boxer short. He never bought one. Anywhere he goes, people will say, no, you want to dress well. They give him, all the dresses he wore, anytime you see him, was given free of charge by people. That is the way Ndigbo are. Because he spoke the mind of Igbo generation. People felt that after the death of Ojukwu, that Ndigbo will never speak. They have to, then all you need to do to get like a Kweremado then who is in prison in the UK, the organ merchant, Oju Zokalo, get them handful, give them money, and then they shut us up. It's a lie. If anything happens to Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Sowore has taken it up, and this has now gotten to the attention of the world. The gods are wise, but I believe Nnamdi Kanu will come out alive. So Sowore, without wasting time, please do not pick any discouragement. And whoever is listening to me, please remember Sowore in your prayers tonight. Nothing should happen to Sowore between now and Monday. He will be hell and Haiti to lead this struggle. I do not care. Nelson Mandela was fighting for his black people. all over the world, people carry it in their head. Did people ask, oh, I'm not from South Africa. Even if I'm from South Africa, I'm a Zulu. I'm not a Goza. I'm a Bantu. No! Whether you are any tribe you are in Nigeria, if you believe in justice, stand up and be counted. History will record that you did it. When Zeke was fighting for decolonization, it wasn't fighting for Ndibo. It was for everybody. After all, Nigeria, if Zeke had listened to probably Obafemi Awolowo, Nigeria wouldn't have been won. But he said, no, let us accommodate the North. They are our brothers. Even when they were backwards, today they are now dictating to us that they own Nigeria. What an irony. What a travesty. So what I'm now saying, in effect, because I have to attend to some urgent things this night. What I'm saying now is, Sowore, please, please, please do not pick any discouragement. Nobody should ever discourage you. The mission you are want to accomplish is very, very sacred. It's a sacred mission. It's divinely ordained. Nnamdi Kanu's potassium is very low. He's having hypokalemia. It is even a miracle that the system is still battling it. Up till now, they have not told us that they are giving up. This is something they should have taken him to the hospital, set up a line or what they call drip, put potassium in it. It will be entering maybe 1 drop every 10 minutes. So that it will then go within a 24-hour cycle. It will be able to bring it up. A day, 2, 3. If it comes up to normal, they will use banana to be feeding him every morning. Meanwhile, Nnamdi Kanu's predicament now means that he has not been given balanced diet. And that is a very sad commentary on the level of Nigerian prison and then our reformation facilities. So Sowore, please, as much as possible, please, please, on my bended knees, do not pick any discouragement. Don't listen to anybody. Continue the way you are going. You are mobilizing our people from market to market. I wish tomorrow you will go down to the southeast. Forget about Abuja. Go down to the southeast for now. Aba, Owe, the whole of southeast. Go to Onitsha. They will close down anywhere they are. Monday will total shut down in the southeast, and it will happen. It will happen before them. Monday is total shutdown. Let us now know whether it is the power of the people that rules in Igbo land or the power of these criminal politicians that are now talking from both sides of their mouth. You want Nnamdi Kanu to be convicted first. In that case, all Jews will now come. Ashiwaju, we know Ashiwaju. He's a listening president. Ashiwaju mean well for Nigeria. He releasing people. Why not releasing Nnamdi Kanu? Pardon him. Then they will now have upper hand. And then draft one type of, ridiculous condition that he must fulfill. Or this, or remember now we bring you out. Tomorrow they will say, look at him now, they can wait for live and make a pie there. Not we go bring them out. This is what they want, and that is why Nnamdi Kanu refused when they were accusing him. He insults elders. Sheona don't see him now. Sheona don't see him. He insults elders. He does this, he does this. In a country in which bandit, with their instrument, showing openly across their chest, they are telling government the condition under which.
The bandit, no, that they led the terrorists.
Okay, yes, with the terrorists, they are telling people, they are telling the government of the day what they should do. That is, they are dictating the terms to the federal government of Nigeria, a country where you have a commander-in-chief. What a shame, Nigeria. Sowore, God bless you. If you may not know why God created you, but to me, I think this is the purpose why God created you, and you will fulfill it. You will fulfill this promise. What happens tomorrow, what happens in future after this, I don't know, but you will fulfill this. That's why God created you. Thank you very much, Naija Watch.
Okay, Augustine, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Anyway, someone were calling in earlier on. I'd like to quickly take, let me see if I can return the call. Then I'll get back to you guys on the panel. I like the way Augustine addressed this. I wish everybody will see reason that the only reason why we are calling for this is because Nnamdi Kanu is gradually dying. Simple. But if you want to play politics with him, so when I love somebody, no wahala. Thank you, Mr. Larry. We got your missed call earlier on. Talk to us. Good evening to you. Please speak louder. We can't hear you, sir.
Sorry about that. Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir.
And, good evening, everybody. Thank you for the work that you do, and thank you for calling me back. I know you didn't have to. To be honest, Dr. CM has said everything that I had in mind to say. He has said it. I will just add a little bit more. That I've called this program several times, and I always say that silence is acquiescence. Silence is acquiescence. Anyone within the political office that is not speaking to the injustice of what is happening is in support of it. That's the take home. If you are not speaking against it, then you are for it. I'll leave it there.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir.
Let the panelists get on with it. Good morning.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right. Even what I'm seeing on the comment section, I'm shocked. CM, once again, thank you very much for saying it how it is. God bless you, sir. But let me hear from the next person, which is Mama Esho. Mama Esho, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Greeting, beloved Elvis. Greeting, our mommy that is carrying me and my children on her back. She will not fall. Hence, me and my children will not fall. Greeting to all the panelists. Greetings to the listener and the viewer. And Dr. CM, thank you so much for the truth you stand for the truth you have spoken in this matter. And I want to address some people in the comment section. When they call Mr. Peter Obi out, una go dey say, because he's Igbo, you know, if he come out now, they will say it is Igbo, blah, blah, blah. Then when you now say, okay, Mr. Peter, you are Igbo. No, he's not going to, doesn't want to be the president of Igbo. He wants to be the president of Nigeria. Can you see how confused some of you people are? Can you see that you guys are confused? You are so confused. So that even your name, you may not be able to write it. Someone like Isaac and Light. You people are confused individual. Because, so if you want to become president, he's not the president of Nigeria. But when it comes to the issue related to the tribe he came from, permit me to use his tribe now. No, he can't come out because of this. How many times has Mr. Obi addressed matter that concerns the Igbos? How many times? Oh, he can address issue that concerns other tribe, but when it's his own tribe, he now becomes so coward to address it. And yet, he wants to become president of Nigeria. So when he becomes president of Nigeria, they have to carve the Igbos and throw them away for him to be able to rule, right? When he becomes the president of Nigeria, we have to cut Igbo people out and throw away because he will not be their president. That is why when anything concerns them, concerns Igbo people, he will not put them out. Is it? That is coward behavior. If you cannot chase your chest for everybody in Nigeria, then you are not fit to be president of that country. Any person that cannot chase it out for all the tribe in Nigeria is not fit to be the president of Nigeria. It's so sad. It's so sad that people like a Darlington, not be that man when he talk rubbish. All the time that Darlington used to talk, he did not say anything about his own king's person that is at the verge of life and death, that is the custody of the so-called Nigeria system. But when you reach other people, you people will carry it on your head like gele when women die, when they go over party. You people are nothing but coward and hypocrites. Your own person is between life and death. And you say you can't stand up for him. Then who can you stand up for? Oh, Mr. Peter Obi, he's not desperate to be president. Story. Now, whether they deceive, now that they tell that kind of story, they don't go take wrong with them. But a person like me that has known the truth, that is a blatant lie. Lie in capital letter. So, gone are the days when Kukuma no say I be na mama. When it come to na matter, I not go take and they sleep, and I not they protect any person because it is my children's destiny that are at stake. Not people who have already enjoyed life, that when death come today, they are happily to go. So you see, if Mr. Peter Obi refused to join the call like Atiku is doing, then I have a big question mark for the kind of president he wants to be. Yes. I have a big question mark for what those who are close to him in the inner caucus, what they have endured from him. Yes. Because with all that I'm knowing recently, and I know why Kenneth Okonkwo could not bear it, and he came out boiling. Yes, for all that I have known recently. Mr. Najawa, please, me and you need to talk about it outside this studio. I don't know when to call you. We need to talk. So all this peperepe when they talk, you know.
Sorry, what did you say? One.
Huh?
You called my name.
Yeah, I said call me. We go talk outside the studio. Because I don't know when to call you. Say you know the pick call, you know the return call. Now make a house.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, you say want to talk about Nnamdi Kanu or what?
Now be everything I go to talk for air. I take go beg you. If you don't want call, leave her. Not be waiting. I want talk.
Okay, no, I'm just saying if it's Nnamdi Kanu, it's better we say it here. If it's another issue, fine.
Not be. If I go talk here. Not be. If I go talk here. My line of thought. So you see, any person that want to become president of Nigeria, any person that believe in equity, fairness, and justice, any person that will not, God forbid, I use the word God forbid before I go talk with him. I want to talk. Any person when we say, not be say when we hear say, Nnamdi Kanu don't do like this, he go come right. Then he go carry Ben, let go pay stupid condolence. Make it come out and join every person to ask for his release. Did they hear me? Because at the end of the day, if anything negative happen, now the same people go still carry bend leg, go dey pay condolence, useless condolence visit in his family compound house. So any person wey wan become president of Nigeria, any person that want to contest for president of Nigeria, come out and join the people that are crying that Nnamdi must be released without no condition, so that he will go and treat himself. If you not fit because you dey claim say you be Igbo, really? So when you don't become president, you are not going to become president of the Igbos, right? They go deduct Igbo come out from Nigeria that time when you don't become president. And they ask you now, all of them when they defend nonsense. Isaac, light, if to say now life, 9 days at stake, like Nnamdi Kanu, will you say this rubbish? Will you? And they ask you, Isaac and light, if now you, now your life there at risk between life and death, will you talk this rubbish from your mouth? Will you? You people are nothing but hypocrites. And you are wicked. You are evil. You are satanic. Because I know, say, if now life, they as rich like Nnamdi Kanu, or una mama life, or una papa life, or your brother life, you will not talk this rubbish. But because una, once you not concern una go remove una hand. Wicked people. Wicked and satanic oppressors. You people are just coming to this channel just for nothing. All these years that you have been coming to this channel, you have not learned anything from Elvis. You've not learned nothing. Nothing. Wicked and evil people. Una not belong to this channel. Make una carry una kaya. Make una go to one man, want to move. Now they hear me? Make una go there. Because in this place, it is truth and absolutely truth that we stand for here. Whether not Pio, whether not Sowore, whether not anybody, truth is what we stand for here. Truth, justice, and fairness, and equity. That is what we stand for here. So if you are not, if you don't belong to this, get out of here. Because if now they affect directly, they're not going to talk this nonsense. So any of una, when it shape Peter Obi against this truth, now let me curse una. I reserve my mouth. I share now. Thank you. God bless.
All right. Thank you, Mama Isho. Thank you very much for your submission. I appreciate you. Thank you. I was reading comment while Mama Isho were talking, and Isaac and Light, you people are countering her, or rather tackling her. My question to both of you now is that, because it's obvious that you guys are Igbo people, right? I want to ask, maybe you might know better than us, because even you, two of you were also tackling Oga CM as well when he was giving his submission. And both of you also tackled Madam Origin when she was giving her submission. Now, what suggestion do you have for Nnamdi Kanu to be released? The first question is, do you want people to protest for Nnamdi Kanu? If your answer is a yes, and you don't want the Igbo people there, who do you want to be there to protest for Nnamdi Kanu for you? Then two, you are very protective of Peter Obi. Although I don't know what you guys have done to see Peter Obi succeed, like what me and many other of my Dolites are doing to see Peter Obi succeed today. Not because he's an able man, because we know he's the right person to do this job for us. If you want me to mention some of our people that is on the front line as a Dolite that is fighting that Peter will be or nothing, I'll mention them. I don't want to go there. But maybe there are things that both of you are doing outside comment section that I don't know. But I want to let you know. Telling Peter Obi to make a voice, is anything wrong with it? Or you think if Peter Obi make a voice, then according to some of your comments earlier on, that they will arrest this, they arrest the other one, blah blah blah. So they'll just go and carry Peter Obi in his house. That he called that, okay, I support what Sowore is saying. Then Tinubu will just order for his arrest. Is that what you mean? Then what is the problem now? Okay, Sowore is okay, according to you now, Sowore is free to protest, not involve entire tribe. That means you don't want anything to happen to your tribe, man. No other tribe put down for head for you, right? That you fight your fight for you. Is that what you are saying? I'm not getting it. Is that what you are saying? Because according to your comment, don't involve the entire tribe. So Sowore should just be protesting. Maybe probably don't involve any Igbo people. Because when you said the entire tribe, I believe that's what you mean. That's what you meant. It's crazy. I don't understand you now. Isaac, it's obvious you are an Igbo man. I would like to ask you, what are you doing behind or besides comment section to help Nnamdi Kanu to be out of prison? Can you prove one to me? Can you send me your video or anything you are doing behind the closed door to see that Nnamdi Kanu is certainly out? If you cannot appreciate someone that is doing it openly. I don't get it. Then, Light, you said, Elvis, I'm afraid of protest because our people will be ultimate victims. I thank Sowore for his support and all that, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I understand that. But will Peter Obi be a victim if he also make a speech from his comfort zone? That's the question I asked just now. Because you guys are overprotective over Peter Obi. It's showing to me that you guys will also beat people like us in the future. By God's grace, Peter Obi become the president of Nigeria if we question his policies. I'm not surprised because we have people like you from my own state who pampered us to help Obaseki. Later on, they now label us as enemy of Obaseki. So I will not be surprised if things like that happen. If we question Peter Obi's policies, then some of you will come out to say, oh, leave him. Now just 8 months is be for office. Leave him, give him time. Our problem is huge. It's huge. Very, very huge. Very, very huge. Everybody that has spoken well today, Light and Isaac have tackled them. You tackled Augustine, you tackled Madam Origin, you tackled Mama Esho, you tackled me. Then Black Panther, your hypocritical comments. Sometimes I don't know where you did. You talk from your both side of your mouth. Sometimes that's just the truth. You are very, very hypocritical sometimes, Black Panther. I don't know where you did. Especially when it comes to this kind of session. What would they talk like this? You blab. So now someone want to rescue the country when we are selective over what we can talk about and be free to talk. But when it comes to the session where we like where we're, then we will tie bet where we say no go area. In case you don't know, now some Tinubu people they talk say no go area, you can't talk to their person. Yes, you shouldn't be upset whenever Tinubu people are also saying that no, leave Tinubu alone, because they also have their own no-go area. Everybody have their own no-go area. Maybe Mumu, why not get my no-go area? We have a long way to go. We really have a long way to go. I'd like to call on the next person to talk to us. Mr. Olumide, are you there? You are not there. You'll be off everywhere. Let me move on to our Dream Nation. Mr. Alabo, please talk to us. Good evening to you. Mr. Alabo is not there. Mr. Odoa, please talk to us. Good evening
I
to
there
you.
with you, sir. I there with you, sir.
All right, thank you. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, sorry for the stress where people they put you through. You are doing a great job in your fatherland. Good evening, sir. Pardon my manners. Let me just stand on existing protocol. Thank you, Augustine, for speaking truth to power, for putting your voice out. We know one thing about those people you are talking about, Isaac. Naija Watch, you know how social media operate. Some of them are agents from the darkness who do not want this thing to go ahead. So they have sent them out. They are out there to discourage people, to make it not to happen. So you know, they are doing it to satisfy their paymaster. So don't be surprised for whatever thing that is happening. That is the truth. Some of them you see on that comment section condemning people. They know what they are doing. They are here for a purpose, to continue to push those false narrative, negative narrative, why Nandi Kalu should not be released. But we will not be distracted. We will continue to put our voice out. As far as the law of our land, justices who have sat on these cases, they have told Nigerians and told federal government that Nnamdi Kanu is discharged and acquitted. So he has no case to answer. There is nothing that is holding him there. For those who kidnapped him, they are the people that are supposed to be in the International Criminal Court. Unfortunately, the character of Malami today are the agent of people who wants to change Nigeria today. These are the system of APC that they have built. They kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. One of them is dead, who is Buhari, whether it's Jubrim, whoever. Nnamdi Kanu has predicted that it won't get to 2 years. They will declare that Buhari is dead. It's what is happening today. Everything the man have come out. Nigeria government is just holding Nnamdi Kanu down because of the information at his disposal. Nnamdi Kanu is a student and a lecturer of history, so he knows Nigeria more than some of these character of politicians that we are seeing in place. I call them politicians. They want to take glory. That is why God is making it to happen this way. I pray if Nigeria, as he's using Sowore today, for me, put differences aside, character of the person he wants to use. After all, the honor of the world, of the universe, he always go for the worst to use. He always go for the people, the one people condemn to use. Look the character of Apostle Paul, what he did to the children of God. It's the same one he chose. So that is the thing. So I don't care about what people will say about Sowore, what his intention. Whether is this thing that will make Sowore popular and make him the president of Nigeria. We are looking for somebody who will fix our country. That is just our problem. We are looking for somebody. So forget about those things you want to get relevance. Sowore is already relevant. It's not just that in the political side, he has not tested office to say, okay, the character of our principal, like Peter Obi, who will believe. He has been a governor and he has shown working what he has done and leaving office with no corrupt charges. That is the thing. The character of Sowore today, he has not held any political office. But however, federal government have not brought any charges against him. So he's in Nigeria. He is qualified to be a president of a country. What Nigerians want is somebody who will fix our country. So if Sowore is leading this march to say, let us go and free this person. He has no case. We don't want them to put him under duress to come and sign any document. He has no case to answer. So why do you want to convict someone who does not have a case to answer? That is what the federal government are doing today. You just put that one there, incastrate the person, and all you want to do, you want to put him and settle him for political settlement. No, that is not what Nigeria wants. Don't bring him to give any credit to people, the character of Ojus or Kalu who say they are the leaders of Southeast. How are you leaders of Southeast? The people that turn Southeast. Is it not the same name, the Ojus or Kalu, who was a governor for 8 years? Alex Oti is governor for 3 years. Look at what he has done in Abia State, including Ojus Okalu village. So they should bury their face in shame. These are people who are claiming to be leaders. Hope Uzodinma will come out tomorrow. They are the people that are calling leaders of how do you call people? People of questionable character, the people you see as because they are political criminals who stole their way into office. Know how many things they have done, manipulate the process just to get power. If you want to talk of leaders of a Southeast, you talk of people of good character. If you mention Ojukwu, yes, people will believe that and say yes. It's not this character of people you come and mention. Chinua Achebe, if you mention people, great, yes, they have told people the story of Igbo. If you mention the former vice president, that is the people you will call to say, yes, they are leaders of the Southeast. It's not these people you see today, political thugs you have as governors today who run to Abuja to discuss their business, how they want to acquire oil well, how they want to secure their property. We are calling on everyone. You must make sacrifice. Me, I'm joining my voice. Sowore said he has spoken to Peter Obi and he's agreed. He supports the movement. So let him do it. Mandela make sacrifice. He was in prison for fighting. In this dispensation, this very government we had today, in this Tinubu administration, it's not a gentleman case. Yesterday I spoke about it, that Nigeria have to prepare for the worst. So you should know what is coming. So it's not a gentleman something. He's going to face a lot of things. We know he's facing. His businesses is being affected. So why is it a lot of his property is being damaged? We know that. So what is he hiding for? No matter what Tinubu will do to his property in Lagos and everything, he will have all his businesses in Nigeria. He's never going to be a poor man in his life. So if he's ready to make sacrifice for Nigeria, as he's brought himself out as a sacrificial lamb, I know he has spoken several times. Even the last time Shehu and Erufai interviewed him, he told that he's going, if he's president, he will free. What is Nnamdi Kanu doing there? But we still want him to push more. To push more. It's not these people who are pushing false narrative of because it's Sowore who is doing it. Did Peter Obi not travel to Ekiti State to go and see Alpha Babalowa to intervene on behalf of our great man for the case to be settled out of court? Did Peter Obi not make that kind of thing? Let him take the lead in Nnamdi Kanu this same way. If it's for him to put a phone call to Tinubu, he should do it. He has his phone number. He will pick his call. Make it public. If it is him to write to Tinubu on a letter to say, yes, listen to Nigeria, free Nnamdi Kanu, he can do that. It's a big weight, it's a heavy weight in Nigeria politics today. As he went to Rome, if he can stay in Rome and use his voice and say it the same way he would talk about the character of people in government in Nigeria, he can make it. His voice will go far beyond what we are seeing today. He has a ground, he has everything to stand to say, yes, this thing I'm saying, I have a proof. The court said this person. It's not about tribe. The court could not find him guilty, and they said the charge, you are bringing him with no case, with no charges again. Why are you incarcerating somebody? So his voice is too loud. Even if he's talking little in his tiny voice, he checks everywhere in Nigeria. That is why people are calling out him to join his voice and do this. Will he wait for his opponent to use him and settle their political destiny and wait for them to push him out? Then they're going to use it to run him out. That is not what we are waiting for. Nnamdi Kanu have not done anything as it is according to the Nigeria law. There is no law for whatever thing in Nigeria constitution to convict Nnamdi Kanu for whatever brokers he has been doing in the UK. That one is out of, you don't even have that jurisdiction for where his radio station is not in Nigeria. So where you even went to pick him. So Nigeria do not have anything to charge him for. So I don't want sorry, when I see some people who are just talking, I don't want to even get upset because I know most of you are agents of darkness who are against the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Because your political paymaster who are sending you people online to do, they are scared that it's a liberation that will save the people of Southeast. So I want all of you to join voices, whichever platform you find yourself. Let us continue this push. Hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu. And Monday is D-Day. Forget about the propaganda that the government are doing, raising people from Abuja now community to come and start problem as they did in NSAS. This one will not stand. Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. God bless you, sir. Thanks for saying it how it is. I want you guys to understand, according to Black Panther, you are saying that you are not bound to love Sowore. Nobody's asking you to love anybody. Nobody's asking you to love anybody. I'm not campaigning for Sowore. I'm campaigning for Peter Obi. But I'm standing with Sowore for what he's currently doing. Simple. If my enemy is doing the right thing, I will say it publicly that my enemy is doing the right thing. Sowore is not an enemy to anybody. He's doing the right thing. Mr. Odoa, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Mr. Niger Watch, with
Yes, sir.
what Black Panther is doing, he's saying all this kind of thing. Do you think if a Sowore go to embrace a Peter Obi today, do you know the kind of juicy appointment Peter Obi will offer to Sowore? Sowore is a figure. I beg we should stop all this. We need the Nigeria to be fixed. We should forget about hating somebody. That is your personal destiny.
Everybody is just being fake. Mr. Odoa, talk to us, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Najawash. Good evening. Thank you for what you have been doing. Thank you for the effort. Thank you for your zeal and time. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Thank you for your comments and your view and your ideas. Thank you, Mommy Diaspora, for your good work. Thank you. God bless you. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. Thank you all. Well, the thing I see here is that it is, the other day I said that if the house did not destroy person, Assad cannot have upper hand over the person. So that is what we said. Edo said, Obama Boma we setting. You see, that's nenetity, daliting, and the Bokwe, those are the terrorists that the talking in behalf of the government from the Southeast. So people will now see that the Igbo people are even fighting for him to be what do they say? That to be tried. And instead of them fighting for their son. Because the reason is that the terrorists, the government, because this is not alleged. This is not alleged. The Nigeria government is the terrorist. And I'm going to prove it clear. First, it is only the Nigeria government that have right to camouflage. True or false? It is true. It is only the Nigeria government, known as soldiers, that have right to wear what we call army uniform, khaki. And the terrorists that they are making, that the Shegumi are saying that the government should be having dialogue with, that are killing or by deleting people in the north, in Zamfara, in Benue, in Kogi, whatever, even to Edo State, they all wear military uniform. So automatically, nobody will say it is alleged. I know if ordinary person in my place wear military uniform, he will be disgraced, will be arrested, and will be molested. So if these people that they now give them a name, bandit, holding AK-47, holding with that bazooka, holding all sorts of different things, and with military uniform, person will not say it is not Nigeria government. They have clearly told you that it is the Nigeria government that is killing people in the north, that they are the terrorists terrorizing Nigerians. So the person that lead them is the president. So because he cannot order his boys to arrest his worker, and that is why you hear that the one that they have arrested, that they are giving the pardon, because they send them on a mission. If not, they're supposed to arrest all of them with those their guns and everything. Because if they can come to the people they call vigilante, that the state or the people, their own people volunteer for them to guard their community to be safe, that have barrier or they gun, and they will still come and collect it from them. And they could not collect those people they call thieves, because they call them bandits, meaning that they are thieves. They could not collect their gun. They could not collect those military uniforms they wear. And they are moving through and flow, free, without no harassment. Automatically told you that the Nigerian government is the terrorist that is terrorizing we, the common men. Because if not, by now with those uniforms alone, those people will be in prison. Not to talk of the ammunition that they are parading with the state governor. Then someone will come and tell me it's alleged. No. And that is why I'm very happy to see this kind of protest come out. And that is the chant they're supposed to be chanting. What Nnamdi Kanu did not wear military uniform. He did not carry arms. And they declare him as a terrorist. Why the people, and he did not, nobody can say Nnamdi Kanu was the one that put fire in one person's house or to delete anybody. They declare him and the group as terrorists, whereby this one that people are seen with military uniforms are not declared terrorists. So, and who declared Nnamdi Kanu group terrorist? Is it not the Nigerian government? And the Nigerian government could not declare the one that public are seeing, newspapers are catching in, journalists are videoing them, but the government could not declare them terrorists. That means the government is the terrorist, terrorizing us. Very simple. So when people can say, alleged, no, me, there is nothing. If you want me to show my video, to show myself, I will do it, because there is nothing alleged in it. And that is why they said they pardon them, they pardon this. The people that need pardon, you did not pardon them. When people will call for protest, you said they want to do overthrow, little children. that were doing protests for a better life. You arrest all of them. You carry them to court, taking them for trial, whereby the people you're supposed to take to trial, that you're supposed to arrest, they are living freely. They are working freely, and you said you are dialoguing with them. And people are telling that the parliament, they sent people to America, they call them that it's not Christian and Muslim, there's not this. If you said it is not the government that is terrorist, then what have you done? What have the government did since 8 or 10 years now to know that it is not the government that is the terrorist, that is terrorizing the country? What have they done that we prove, yes, you people have fight the terrorists and we really see it? If a terrorist can wear khaki, wear military, carry the arms that is more heavy than the military, ordinary military, except those one who are in the battlefield, then, and the government could not do anything over them. They are holding on at the Kanu, release them. There's some useless and entity of our people are writing rubbish, are taking this as ethnic something. Or some said they are lawyer, they were stupid lawyer. Are saying they should let him be tried. Try for what? On what purpose are you trying him? Because he was looking for a better life for his people. When nobody can go to farm, he said, no, our people, let us wake up. Let us stop this menace so that we can have food to eat. Today, Nigerians are crying because this Nigerian government terrorists drive our people out of the farms. That they could no longer produce food. Una cannot say, no, my people, if you are sleeping, it's not good. Let us wake up and stop these things. Nigeria government, stop killing innocent Nigerians. Instead of this to stop killing Nigerians, they refuse. They cannot say, okay, if not, then let my people go out of your group, because we cannot stay for you to kill all of us in the name of one Nigeria. This is what he said. We can no longer stay for you to kill us in the name of one Nigeria. The Nigerian government went to people that were protesting in toll gate, went and shoot all of them in the name of, and when they were protesting for answers. The Nigerian government, the terrorists, went there and shoot them. They could not hold back the people that are going with machine guns, going with AK-47, going with rifle. They could not hold those people. Ordinary people that carry flag, they went and shoot them. So let us be shouting this thing for international body to know that Nigeria government is the terrorist that is killing us. Not just to say they will have, no, we don't have problem in the land. The Nigerian government is the problem we have in the land. Those who occupy offices, who occupy governors, who occupy senators, who occupy president, who occupy soldiers, police, and also called the DSS that can quickly to go and arrest person that is protesting, but cannot go and arrest people that carry arms in the north. They are the terrorists that is destroying us. And I love this protest. So for those who have the chance, let us join wherever you are from, whether you are from the north, you are from the south, from the east or the west. Join this protest so that the whole world will really know that, yes, these people, you are fighting the right cause.
Thank you.
Because Nigeria government is enough for them. Thank you, Mr. Ndowe.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Odowa. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Adu Malik, please talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, everybody. The panel. Good evening, Nigerian. Yeah, it is clear what Sowore is doing is good. It's very good. I support Sowore. Because if you take a look, the first place, now the Kanu arrest, it was not even arrested, it was illegally. It was abducted. That is not arrest. You see, Adam might have been there for 4 years plus now. He has been there 4 years, but only he just suffered there. He has been arrested 2001, right? 4 years plus. What Sowore is doing is very good. He should that this opportunity now for IPOB member in Nigeria to join him to protest. I've been saying this before. Without peaceful protest to Abuja, they will not release him. Because I see no reason why court have said this man is not guilty. Okay, why are you guys still holding this man there? Why is he still in his custody? Why? Court have already said he's not guilty. Okay, you guys see only him for what? You hold it for no reason. Yeah, it's now for everybody to stand on so that it should be released. Especially those people in the southeast, those people in the government. Yeah, you need to call them out. Those people in the government, like those governors, senator, House of Rep. Like the other man that very day, the House of Rep member, only he was standing there advocating how this man will be released, but no one of them support him. That is the problem. According to Showore's statement, it's even clear. Those are the people that are holding on the Kanu till now. Yes, it is people that hold it till now. For me, it's not anybody, it's the people. Because I see no reason why court have said this man is not guilty. Okay, why can't you guys fight for this man to be released? They have not even talked about this. Even the senator is the one that representing for his district. No one is talking about how he'll be released. It's clear now without betrayal, even though somebody did not tell you. Those are the people that hold it there. That's why it's still there. This opportunity for IPOB in Nigeria to stand up, to join Sowore to protest on the 20th, which is next Monday. Yeah, it should be released. It's not by it should be released because terrorists, they are there buying people, but the government don't go after terrorists. Look at the people that they pardon, presidential pardon, right? Why can't they pardon this man? Yeah, why can't they pardon him? You pardon people, terrorists around him, but why can't you pardon him? This man is not terrorist. He was fighting for agitation. And it's not only him that was fighting for the agitation. Other people have been released for years. But only he is still there. It is clear there is a reason why they are still only this man. Yeah, for me, because when he called Peter Obi, if you take a look, Peter Obi have talked about Nnamdi Kanu case since last year, June, July, or something like that. There is one interview he do in a TV station. He talked about Nnamdi Kanu release. Yeah, Peter Obi have said it before. But for me, you need to focus for those guys, all those people in the government, because they are in authority, they have the power to do whatever they want to do. Yes, you need to focus on those guys because those are the major problems that Nnamdi Kanu have for a district. Not anybody. All those people, they are the ones that hold it there. Look at this man now, his wife is there, his child, his children, they are there. How many years they have not seen? He looks somehow. He looks somehow, even though if you are a human being, you need to have human feeling. Yes, you need to have human feeling because he have been there suffering. Look at what he's passing through now. The healers. You see? At that healer, anytime he can give up, all the seconds. Just because of how can you not pardon somebody for medical access? This government, I don't understand. This part of the country, justice, so bad injustice. How can the country move forward that way? It cannot. It cannot move forward. Look at all those bandits. Look at the way they are there. How can somebody have audacity to carry arms? I imagine. But the government, they don't do anything about this. That one she tell you that they are the one that they are the terrorists. Yeah, they are the terrorists. But my major thing is that the cities, they don't do anything. Because when something like this happening, you can do protests. Okay, let's give all the security. Make sure we have security. You must do it for us. You are the one that governing us, right? Do you give us security? Yes, must. They will do it by force. But since they don't take action, that is the reason why we are where we are today. Because if you don't take action, they believe you are okay with what you are saying. Yeah, what you are passing through, you are okay with it. That's why you don't take action. Imagine terrorists are going somewhere according to Mr. Odowa, they wear camouflage, right? Who does that everywhere in the country? But the government, they are there with them, with them there doing peace talk with AK, everything arms. That one show you they are the one. If America says something that they say America, they don't know. They know what they are doing. They have been watching Nigeria for years. Yeah, anything that's happening in the country, everybody know. According to Canada, how did they rate Nigeria PDP and APC? It's very clear. There is nothing we can change. Are they not the one that create this bandit just to remove Goodluck Jonathan 2014-15? That is what we are suffering today. They are the creation of the bandit. But today now, everything, the bandit is spread everywhere. That is what we are suffering today. They cannot control it anymore. We have a long way to go. Unless we will come together and fight those people. The politicians, they are the problem of Nigeria, not me and you. Those are the problem because they don't want the country to be good. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
All right. Abdul Malik, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thanks for your
Can I make my
submission. God bless
contribution
you.
now, April?
Olumide,
Yes,
are you ready?
I'm ready. Sorry for
Okay,
the
sir.
delay.
Talk
I'm
to us.
ready.
All right, go ahead. 8 minutes.
All right. Good day, everybody. Good day, Elvis. So where do I come in here? So um, mm, it's a very delicate issue to kind of come into, but I just want to say that see, Nigerians, we have a very, very, very complex situation. You understand? But that complex situation is not unique to our own part of the world, especially in a situation where you have a multicultural society, where you have different ethnic people of ethnic backgrounds, different ethnic background, culture, with all their biases and what have you. You know, that is what is happening in the USA right now, where the situation over there is kind of complex. I mean, our own multicultural society here in Canada, we've been able to manage it very well. And that's what makes Canada a very unique and beautiful place. And I think USA is grappling with dealing with a multicultural society, the white population, and people like Trump and what have you. Now, which brings me to our own part of the world. I've always said it that, see, these people that are in support of Obi or whatever, see, you guys are focusing on the wrong problem. Sowore is not the problem. You understand? Sowore is not your problem. Sowore is not the one denying Peter Obi a platform to be of which to be a presidential candidate. You know? So Sowore is just being a Democrat. His principles, he has his own beliefs and ideology of what he believes things should be, of how a system should be run. And all he's asking for is support me, follow me. I can make the changes that the people desire. And you people are saying, let's come together, let's come together to do what? He's saying no. That he believes he has his own way of doing things. And you can't force him to be a Peter Obi supporter. You can't force him to be, the system that has denied us that is at fault. You understand? It is that very system that has not allowed us to choose who we want to lead us. And I've always said it that if there's a free and fair election in Nigeria today, if we have a free and fair election in Nigeria today, and Obi wins majority of the election that is the only time you can keep somebody like Sowore quiet and say, oh, he doesn't, you understand? And I mean, I don't know, this is what our society has turned us all into. You understand? So if he doesn't want to identify with Peter Obi, leave him, let him be. Why do you have to castigate him or force him to do that? Instead of you to face the very system that is keeping all of us like we are slaves in our own father's land. You are going after the wrong person. Well, Sowore has done nothing wrong. He's entitled to his own opinion, his own views of how he wants things to be. All we are saying is that give us a free and fair election to elect who we want to lead us. You understand? If Sowore ran his own kind of party in a society that is not as corrupt as we have here, maybe he may have people elected, party members elected in position. It may not win elections at the national level. We see them in different parts of the world we live in. There are some parties that don't go past the local level, local government level. But maybe at the national level, you may not have people there. You understand? So if he wants to be that kind of a party or that kind of ideology, leave him and let him be. You can't force him to identify with somebody he doesn't believe or have the same ideology or thinking with. And for somebody like Sowore to come out and come and stand for, and then I hear people saying that why is the government not arresting him because he's Yoruba, is this, is that? Have you forgotten what this man endured since when he started facing Buhari in 2015? How they locked him up. So for somebody like him to even come out and face the government the way he's doing, you mustn't have any baggage on you. How many of the people can come out and talk? Where is the lawyer? Where is that Yoruba guy from Ondo State or Ekiti? What's his name? He used to be Sowore's lawyer before. What's his name? Where is that guy? He's not talking anymore. When they brought out this guy, his baggage. When they brought out all his corrupt...
Mr. Falana.
No, not Falana. Not the other guy. The other young guy.
Deji,
yes. Where is he today? Now, when they brought out his own baggage and when people dig up your baggage, you understand? They can't come out and talk because some of them have one baggage on that if they're exposed to the world, you understand? They are finished. And when the government comes out against them, they keep quiet. But this man has the effrontery to come out because they don't have any baggage against him. They can't knock him down. You understand? The only problem is that, I mean, he reminds me of Gani Fawahimi. The only person I know that's fought the system with so much energy is Gani Fawahimi. But in Gani's time too, Gani was like a lone prophet in those days. He was like a lone prophet until he passed away. People like that, we don't reckon with them until they pass away. Then we kind of realize we miss people like them. You understand? Leave him alone. He's entitled to his own. I just want to appeal to the Obi supporters. That is what democracy is all about. But the people that we should face is the very system that is supposed to allow our society function the way it should function, where we can freely choose who we want. In America, they have the collegiate system of electing presidential winners. Even if you win majority, you don't win the highest number of collegiate votes. You won't be president. But we have a system that God has given to us. I said this on another platform. When somebody was trying to argue that a collective set of people are the ones who pick leaders in Nigeria, and the way they've been picking it, despite the fact that somebody else wins majority, is better. I say that's very wrong. We have the best kind of God-given, but we've not been able to manage it very well. Where one man can go and argue before the different ethnic nationalities in Nigeria and say, please vote for me, and this is how I'm going to make your life better. And you allow the system play its way out and let the people choose. And what better way, what better time to show that example was the last election in 2023, where the man they thought was not going to go anywhere, even one vote in the north. You understand? One vote in places where they didn't think he would win, in Lagos. before they switched up the beavers to rig the election. These are the very people who we should face. Leave Sowore alone. Rather, we should support what he's doing, his efforts. But in Nigeria, we have learned to distrust people who mean well. We distrust people who mean well, and then when you see people who mean well doing something, you begin to you begin to make assumptions that maybe he's doing it for the government, he's working for the government, he's doing that for the government. So please, that's just my own what I see in here. The system has so much dealt with all of our psyche that we don't know who to trust, we don't know who not to trust. You understand? And you people will go and be queuing to vote, collecting $5,000, one bottle of oil, one small 5 kg of rice to vote their lives away. And all we are saying is, and all we are asking for, well-meaning people, well-meaning folks are asking for, is that give us a free and fair election where we can choose who we want, and the system will correct itself. With time, the system will correct itself, and the people who don't mean well, the people will be able to decide and get rid of them, and with time, things will get better. There's no quick way to fix things in life. That is what we've been lacking in ever since we got our independence. And things have always been forced down our throat by the military, by people who now it's no more the military, but now it is people in people in Babariga who are rigging, criminals who have instituted themselves in different places of government institutions, and our lives and things have turned upside down. Please, we need to focus where we need to focus. Now, people are not talking about this new criminal that is going to head the INEC institution, and you are telling people to go and get PVC. You are telling people to go and queue and vote. And yet, the very man that would preside over these elections that you are looking up to is a criminal. His certificate, his resume is suspect. This man does not fit. He has a conflict of interest. He has defended the president before in the presidential tribunal.
Thank you.
Why can Tinubu not pick, even if he wants to pick a Yoruba man, pick somebody of integrity? At least, I may be wrong, but if we go by the standards of Nigeria, Falana is a person of integrity.
All right, Mr. Lumumbi, thank you. Your time is up. Thank you, sir.
So that's just my own bit there.
You said it well. You know, I support your submission. Thank you very much.
Mr.
Okay, the last
Naja,
person on the pan. Yeah,
Mr. Naja, can I correct something?
Quickly.
Mr. Olimide, the
I can hear
INEC,
you.
this man is not that one, okay? Because people are listening to us. The one that worked for Tinubu during the tribunal, that one is from Jos Plateau State, okay? But it's just that they bear the same name.
all right. Thank you. Oga Pansat, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
And fellow panelists. Lumide, I heard you and everybody else who's spoken before you. Like Mr. Elvis said earlier, we have a lot of problems in the country. So I guess when we come together on a panel like this, we have to focus on one aspect of our problems. We have a lot of them. First, let me just say that this stuff of pitting Peter Obi against Sowore, it's not necessary. I'm addressing Madam H.O. on this. Our principal on this platform has been watching both sides, been watching Peter Obi and he's been watching Sowore, and he's not against any of them or for any of them in particular, but knowing that we need every character in the country. People have different missions that their God has blessed them with. Now, having said that, Sowore is putting up a very good effort here, and that's very good. This is really his lane. But he has to really do a good job of this. He cannot blow this. This is the first time that he's doing something that is national and international in scope. He changed his modus operandi. A lot of us criticize him for trying to be, what's a good word to use there, like a saint, and he wants to go by himself based on his own judgment. And that is a flaw. He has to work with others. So this time he has done that. Around the 7th, he said, I'm going to change my principles so that I can have Nnamdi Kanu released. Therefore, I'm going to challenge people from the Southeast, leaders from the Southeast, to join me to walk instead of talk. Let's do the walking instead of the talking. Now, I came in on the 8th, and Mr. Evans, if you want to, you could check. I'll give you stuff to check on social media. I came in on the 8th, and I invite. At this time, one of the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu had accepted to do the protest around that 7th or so, or the 8th. But I personally invited Atiku Abubakar to join in the protest. On the 9th, he accepted it, and Sowore thanked him for it. Now, what Sowore was trying to do was to put leaders in the Southeast on the spot to show what they're made out of. If they want Nnamdi Kanu released, then they have to join that stuff. A lot of people say it's targeting Peter Obi in particular. But anyway, all of us have faults. I came in and I corrected that course so that it will be a national thing. It's not just the leaders of people from the Southeast. It's a mixed bag in the Southeast. We have some bad leaders who are part of the cabal. I don't know why anybody thinks Igbos cannot be part of a cabal. We have a lot of people from the Southeast who are part of the cabal dating before this particular administration. One of the wealthiest people in Nigeria is held by a lot of people because a billionaire has been making money for a long time. Who knows how he makes his money? But in the Southeast, he has no gravitas. Nobody has any respect for him. I will not mention his name, but a lot of people will know who I'm talking about. It's one of the richest people in Nigeria. Now, coming all the way down to governors now, we have some who are good or decent, and we have some who are bad. Somebody mentioned Ojo Zakal as one of the people. He's not a good actor. Almost every Igbo person that speaks tell you that he's not. Now you have Uzodimma there. You have Joe. We have a lot of them who are not part of they want to make money. They want to be part of the federal government. Just like people from other sections of the country, they have people like that as well from their section of the country, including present-day governors. So we shouldn't come here to be talking about that. That's something that everybody should know. You don't have NGLs populating the Southeast. We have some bad actors as well. Unfortunately, we have bad actors in other parts of the country. Now, not only down to what we're talking about here, Sowore, it's on the spot and he has to deliver. If he doesn't want to come off really, really bad, he cannot go out there doing this protest and some touts go and get permits to do a counter protest. And when they come out there and they shoot a couple of guns or they beat up somebody, and those people will go away scot-free, and he'll come to talk about it or to report them. That will not be acceptable in my book. To embark on this, you have to be very, very prepared because you've had a lot of experiences already. You know the modus operandi of the DSS, the Nigerian Army, and the administration, especially those coming from Lagos. They're going to use touts to cause chaos and bring about violence. What are you going to do when that happens? I'll be watching that, what you do. Or let's say the government itself takes a proactive action to thwart that protest. What did you do? Because you cannot drag out the kinds of names you want to drag out there, including Peter Obi in this case. And I'll say a couple of things about Peter Obi in a minute. Only to have such a failure we see your counterparts in other parts of the world. When they do a protest, they do a protest. And when the government come, which they will come, what do? They keep on protesting. They keep doing what they have to do, even when people are dead, because that's just the nature of it, unfortunately. You have to do a successful protest. You don't get credit for beginning the protest. Anybody can begin a protest. But how prepared are you? How right now you have support from a lot of people sticking out their necks and letting you lead it. So that's one thing I have to admonish him on that. He has to make sure this is well grounded, well thought of. What do you do? It will be, they will see us finish if some doubts are assembled by the government and they do something about that. Now, let me touch on Peter Obi. In this case, Peter Obi is not somebody who goes out to protest. That's not why we supported him. Peter Obi is somebody who works within the system, who tries to do things by legal ways, and that doesn't work all the time. It hasn't worked yet. He himself have to, by now, know that that system doesn't
All right,
work.
thank you, Mr. Passat.
Yeah, could I kind of wrap it up what I was trying to say? I'm
Okay,
sure
round up. Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So the distraction of when we come here to talk and we have people, Peter Obi and Sowore are not on the same lane. They're not even close. Peter Obi is somebody who comes from the system, somebody who was a governor, and we trust his method of governing, not spending people's money doing this and doing that, cutting down the size of government, pushing education. Those are his virtues. Now, his vices may be one of the things you're talking about, which is not going against the Constitution or protesting. That's not why we want him. So we want both. It's a fallacy of false choice. We don't want Peter to be alone. We want Peter to be. We want Sowore, and we want Mr. Evans, and we want Mama Diaspora. We want me. We want Madam H.O. So don't come here trying to give us that false choice, because we have to have all these people. That's what makes us Nigerian citizens. Finally, to buttress my point, we were here when Dele Farotimi got in trouble. It was actually the Yorubas who didn't want Dele Farotimi released. But the whole country galvanized, because Dele Farotimi, as you could see in the beginning of this show, is one of our best. Now, they grabbed him, they put him in there, and Peter Obi helped bring him out. His method of bringing him out was totally different. He didn't go to protest. He paid for his bail. He went and talked to people behind the scenes and things like that. So that's consistency. We need them all. Peter Obi is in a totally different class. That's somebody we need to lead us to the next generation of them, people maybe like Sowore and others, or even myself. So let me just appeal to you, Madam H.O., you really keep hammering on this day in and day out. I want you to take it easy, embrace all of us, and then condemn those who are doing the wrong thing. Period. Thank you very much.
Sir, you be like say you
All right,
never-
thank you, Mr. Panta.
Mama
Esho, we need to. You will respond, Mama Esho, please. Hold on.
No,
You respond on the final submission. Hold on now. Mama Esho, just hold on. Please. Thank you. Let me have final submission. You will respond to anything when it gets to your time, please. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you right there, people. Please help us to press on the like, help us to share. Thank you, Kislo Geraki, Shop by Shop, and Sendam. God bless you all. I'm very, very grateful. Mama Esho, you have 2 minutes, man. Please go ahead. Final submission. Thank you.
The thing is this. Maybe not your first time of hearing me speak about Mr. Peter Obi in this platform. I believe I have 4 children. And my 4 children, some are following Sowore. Some are following Obi. Some are following Atiku. And some are following Agbado, the Nigeria current president. I love my children equally. My children, I love them equally. So any person that my children are following, they must live up to the expectation they have given to my children. Not making my children to believe in them in the public, but in the closet is another thing I'm saying. So that is why you will think I hate Mr. Peter Obi. He told my children he's going to give them good governance. And giving them good governance, it takes a lot. Not just the election date, become a president. All these things we are discussing today is part of it. So that is why you see me talk the way I talk when it comes to my children and Mr. Peter Obi. Finally, Sowore is who he is. And to those who are waiting to score him a scorecard, Sowore need that. The most important thing is that we have. Let me round up, please. The most important thing is that we have a life that is between life and death in the cage of DSS that we must bring out to save. And that is what matters now. And that is Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama Yesho. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. When we give 2 minutes, I noticed that almost everybody on the panel now will want to round up with another 2 minutes. It's not right. When we give 2 minutes, we give you 8 minutes. When we ring the bell, it means that you have 30 seconds to round up. None that I now say stop, then that's when you now be rounding, especially Olumide. Even though you ring all the bell in the whole world, Olumide will still be talking like you know here. It's not a good thing. When we call, if I ring the bell, respect it. When I call your name, respect it. I cannot continue to call your name more than 10 billion times Olumide before you now respond to me. Everybody is now commenting it on the comment section that you will never hear. It's a bad habit. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mama Esho. Our Dream Nation, please talk to us. 2 minutes, sir.
Thank
Mr.
you, Mr.
Duwa,
Nademosh.
our Dream Nation, it takes you forever to always unmute yourself.
Sorry, something in my hand. You know what in my hand? Sorry. Nigerians, this is a call for every one of us to wake up. If we can unite together for us to win this battle, if we continue in divided line, continue this division, once anything want to happen, we will bring tribe. Anything wants to happen, we will bring religion. Anything wants to happen, bring all this kind of false narrative. This person is this person is this, because na Igbo, is because na Yoruba. We will not move any inch forward. Let us stop pushing this tribalism, pushing this religious agenda we are pushing. Today in Nigeria, we are suffering because the worst people are ruling us, because questionable characters are in position of power. We are suffering today because of division. We'll continue to divide ourselves, and this is where we are today. Today, the only thing that our National Assembly could do is to bring the election to say we want to do, apart from all the electoral reform people are suggesting, is for them to bring it, let us do it 2026. Because they know they have already prepared the rigging strategy and nothing will happen to them. So we have a fair system. Dele Faro to me was hitting on it. What makes a fair nation? all those things that makes a fair nation. Go and read that book. It's all what is going on in our country. Drug barons are ruling us. Powerful people are ruling us today who do not have good characters. And they will continue to manipulate us. The rising of Nnamdi Kanu to challenge these characters is why they are keeping him there. Let us join our voices together and call for his release. Thank you, Mr. Najawash.
All right, thank you, Mr. Alabo, for joining the voice to call for his release. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. Mr. Oduwa, your 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nayawash. Yes, Sowore, God bless you. I give you your praise, even though the protests have not started. You do well because this is what a leader is supposed to do. And those who are saying Peter Obi, they should not call this, they want to, my dear, the protest did not say whether you are Igbo, you are Hausa, you are Yoruba, you are Calabar, you are Benin, you are this, no. The protest say free, let justice take place. What is good for the good is good for the gander. Peter Obi as a voice, especially this kind of Unadi case, it is those people that people have voice that people respect that are supposed to even lead this protest. Like them Obasanjo, Gulo Jonathan. If you know you have contested those them Kisley, what do they call Kisley? So, all those boys who have ever do contest for presidency, who said they have the good of the country at heart. Those are the kind of people supposed to even lead this protest. So when people try to antagonize Sowore, it is failure on their side. That shows that those kind of people, no matter of the English or whatever they talk, if you give them power, they will do worse more than these people that are in this city. Any of the person that can say, no, or try to tribalize it, it is because those kind of people, they are wicked in their heart. Those kind of people, if they have opportunity, Nigeria is going to enter more fire than the one that Tinubu and Buhari put it now. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Oduwa, thank you for always putting your voice out there. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Abdul Malik, please, your 2 minutes if you're still there.
Yeah, good evening once again, Mr. Evis. What I try to say is this. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. It's good for Sowore to call on protest to release Nnamdi Kanu. And it's good. And even though those people that they call that did not follow him up, let it do it, because if you want to help somebody, you help him with yourself. You don't help him because of people. Yes, and make sure most of the people that follow him to there, because IPOB mostly let them, this opportunity for them to join him to protest. Thank you very much, Mr. Nijawo.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Oduwa. God bless you. Mr. Abdul Malik, thank you, sir. Olomide, if you are there, your 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Elvis. So I'm also going to lend my voice to appealing to the government of the day to please release Nnamdi Kanu. He's an innocent man. He was wrongfully jailed, and let him be. He hasn't done anything wrong. He has only spoken the voice of not just his people, but the many ethnic group living in that Nigeria, including me, a Yoruba man. What I desire for my people is what he has spoken out for his own people too. So if in any case, if the country wants to do the right thing, you should be holding a referendum to even determine if we should all be together. That's the sensible thing to do. Leave him alone and let him be. He's an innocent man. Release him. He has done nothing wrong. And even your Supreme Court has made judgments to that effect. The people who are terrorizing the country and killing the military men in that place are the so-called the terrorists, the Fulani men, the bandits that have been sponsored by the evil ones among them, are the ones you should be arresting and locking up in jail and dealing with. But no, they are not. They are treating them with kid gloves, and they are killing our innocent soldiers. They are killing, making widows of our women, of their wives, orphans of their children. I mean, this is just, I don't know what height of injustice can anybody experience anywhere in this world. So release him, he has done nothing wrong. That's all I can say. And every effort made to making sure that he's released, the innocent man is released, and that he doesn't die needlessly in incarceration. I support all of that effort. Thank you.
Mr. Olumide, God bless you, sir. Yes, that's why I want me to do, and God bless you. Thank you for putting your voice to this campaign of Nnamdi Kanu release. And God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Pansat. Your 2 minutes, sir.
Again, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, and those who have spoken. I put my voice to continue to ask for the Nigerian government to release Nnamdi Kanu, as everybody else has elucidated. He's an innocent man, and he was abducted illegally. Almost every court have ruled that that's the case. Now, without being argumentative to respond to those who responded to me, there's nothing I'm saying other than we need Sowore, we need Nnamdi Kanu, we need Peter Obi, we need Mr. Elvis, we need Mama H.O., we need me, we need Mr. Odoa. I don't know why that will make me the worst person, in case that's a reference to me. That's just us. That's what I said. I don't know. That's not wrong. I don't think that's wrong. If somebody thinks it's wrong, they should point out why that's wrong. It wasn't long ago that Sowore himself was held again illegally without due process, and everybody, including Peter Obi, spoke up against it. And I know what I did. Now, one of these days, I will reveal some of my work aside from coming on this platform or other platforms. I want Nigerians to do the same thing. Don't wait until that protest day on the 20th of this month, October, to do something. You have to do something daily. We have an onerous task. We have a formidable enemy who's captured our country. The unity is one of our best virtue. Unity. We don't, one day here, maybe last year, I was giving a lecture on this platform on diabolos. The devil comes by division. If you come and you're contrasting and comparing, you're making a choice, and you're leaving out one of the soldiers we need in the battle to win. We have to come together. Now, Sowore has done something different, which is something we always ask him to do: work with others, invite everybody. Don't check if they're criminals or if they've been accused of a crime or in the past they've been part of the government, part of a political party. So that's let me just end it there. That's all I'm saying. He changed. He invited a lot of people, other people, to join him now, and they did, and it's working. So with that, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate what you're doing. I'll see you guys next time.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Pansat. God bless you, sir. Okay, my people, we've come to the end of this broadcast. Appreciate every one of you who joined this panel today. I'm gonna go bless all of you now. I want to use the opportunity to thank every one of you who called in and every one of you that joined the panel. Mama Esho, Dream Nation, Mr. Odoa, Abdul Malik, Olumide, then Mr. Pansat. Madam Patricia joined us, but she couldn't wait to give her submission. And Ogasian, thank you, sir. I appreciate you all, my people. I'm gonna go bless you. And I want to thank those of you who supported the channel today. Kingston Gera, H Shop, and Semdam. God bless you all, my people. I appreciate you all. Okay, on the comment section, Mother of Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you always, as usual. Thank you very much for always being there for us. Thank you, Abu Azi. God bless you. I appreciate you always. Appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anthony Ola at Peace, Mother Peggy Modi, Bex Max. Thank you very much. Really, Desmond, Light, Isaac, Black Panther, and many, many others. Now, God will bless you, my people. I love Madoka. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. I would like to say this quickly before I round up. I want you guys to understand that sometimes we have tension on this platform. Body they hot here, not be small. Especially when we are, passing information and one or two stepping on it based on any reason best known to them. But nevertheless, whatever that you and I fighting for, and we continue to apply biasness to it, it means we are not going anywhere. Because I understand how vocal some of us can be sometimes, especially when is their area of attack. But when it comes to the person they love, either they don't join the panel or automatically they become deaf and dumb. It's very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong. I've said it so many times. When it's someone else, if it's Mr. B, because Mr. B is not in your camp, yes, you can speak as you like. Now, Omoyele Sowore is only a satanic person, evil, that we speak against what Omoyele Sowore is currently doing. Yeah, so he's only an evil human being, like Barrister Daliti evil, that can speak against what Omoyele Sowore is doing. You don't need to be supporting Omoyele Sowore for president before you will support him when he's doing the right thing. Apart from this platform, I've heard for the past couple of days from other people I met and all that, saying that Omoyele Sowore is doing this because of 2027. And I responded by saying, so be it. If he's doing it because of 2027, so be it. As long as Nnamdi Kanu is out, whatever reason why he's doing it is none of my business with a capital letter. Let him do it and let Nnamdi Kanu be released. After all, every politicians in Nigeria are playing politics with everything. In case you don't know. I not say some, all of them, including our principal, Mr. Peter Obi, all of them are playing politics with everything. So what's new? Tell me what's new. When somebody's playing the politics with something that will be beneficial to the life of Nnamdi Kanu and his loved ones. Come on, guys. Sometimes the way we react to things is very, very wrong. Somebody is dying in prison. We are here, some people protecting garments. Some people saying this and not that. Peter Obi, you talk now for where they talk before from Twitter or anywhere. Do you go find and arrest them, right? Is that what you guys are saying? Come on. For someone like me, I don't go call Soludo. I don't believe in these people. I don't call them. I can only call Peter Obi because he's my principal. For anybody to be kicking against what Omoyele Sowore is doing is shocking and is baffling. To be honest, it's shocking. Now look at what satanic barrister Daliti was saying, that because this platform is a Yoruba platform. Just imagine that. Just imagine that statement. Yes, sir.
Mr. Nigeria, can I ask you a question? Why you said that you don't want to call Soludo? Because those are the people in power, they are in government, they are in authority. Those are the people you need to call first, because they have the power to talk.
My brother, they will not talk because they are not a better people. That's why I said I don't want to call them. I don't know, with my energy on someone you'll be calling that will never answer you.
Niger Watch.
Regardless of what, Peter will be answer people. But he cannot answer everybody at the same time. I'm be going to information just now. Now my tongue be deal. Mr. Labo quickly.
Sorry, sir. I want to tell Abdul Malik say Soludo get in problem in Pekin. Never sub and finish. So problem where they head. Make him leave him. No need to call him.
You mean that Pekin way the weird was?
That's so in Pekin there. Even to buy or not no guy. That's what they are Pekin there.
Oh, that Pekin way the weird was so now he born.
Now him born now. This man Naija Watch. You want put words for
Oh,
us?
okay. Oh, I don't know. Mr. Adu Malik Constable, they call people like that, Abi. Eh? Whenever we sort the family wahala finish. Eh? But nevertheless, joke apart, you know, go be good thing. Say, me and you can sit down here, they talk about, say, now the Canada buy. So the amount when they talk now, they protect one or two person. When I use an advocate for somebody wasting their life. And for some of the way they always tell if Peter Obi talk, they'll arrest and Peter Obi talk, they arrest. So what? If they arrest Peter Obi, so what? Don't you know that in every country today where you see say riot happen, anything happen, say na trigger, now they happen, where they stop, where they see they happen. The reason why you see that nobody engaged the street for Nnamdi Kanu because whether you are not like it, Nnamdi Kanu did wrong at that time. It's just that when it comes to comparison, Nnamdi Kanu wrong is not up to 5% compared to the people they are having peace talks with. So nobody will come out to say, okay, the world must end. You arrest someone like Nnamdi Kanu. Let them arrest Peter Obi, and then you go understand. Somebody that doesn't have any kind of criminal record to his name, doesn't have any bad name to his name, to his life. He's only fighting. Look at his statement today. Because of this Nnamdi Kanu, this thing, I could not talk about Peter Obi's statement. That he was far richer. When he joined politics, now he not gonna get money like that anymore, even though he's still a billionaire. So there's nothing wrong. All freedom fighters, they arrest them now. Now today, you know.
Thank you, Nigeria. Tell them, let them go read history. All opposition leader, then they suffer. Mandela no suffer and when they always make comparison to. No be prison, they come out.
So there's nothing
Mandela
wrong.
suffer, but if people come out for him, they
People will come out for
enter.
Peter Obi. Have that in mind. Peter Obi not be ordinary person. Now only fool go see someone like Peter Obi go think say na ordinary person. I pray make they not. Oh, you don't understand. Why they never say cash Peter Obi till tomorrow? Why they not go cash him? If they as they hate and rich, why they not find one to take cash him? You know the crowd where they pull, they not fit try him. They not fit try him. Nigerian people, you they wait me little thing, you trigger them like this little thing. They never see him till tomorrow. That's why I'm worried over this on the 20th now. Because I don't know what thing will happen. I all pray, say, anyway, I don't know what I want pray, put, okay, my continue my prayer. I all pray me the release now the Kanu, my change and go that area. If you know, you know. I pray me the release them. Because the way they go so, anything that put this kind of gatherings together that might lead to any kind of chaos, supposed to be avoided. Supposed to be avoided. But they're not listening to anybody. Now, people agree to now. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, 7 p.m. Nigeria time. Look out for our pre-recorded videos. If I have the chance, I'll do that for you. Very soon, we'll have somebody that will be doing pre-recorded videos during the day. So that you guys need to understand, I am very busy. You can't understand. You can't understand, but I will just only tell you, let you know that I'm very, very busy. Do pre-recorded video, do evening, but very soon we'll have somebody that will now be dedicated to that pre-recorded videos. Anything that is happening, we'll be presenting it for us. So that we just know that, yes, this evening I'll come here so that we can do it together. Not that somebody that will be doing this evening will not be available. We don't have them. It's because of the satanic set of people that is coming here all the time trying to attack us, But we have our people on the backstage learning how I'm tackling them back on the backstage. Once I'm convinced with one of them that can do this, then I'll be having enough days off to do something else. But we are here together. Let's join our air together to continue to speak truth to power. I beg, like I said yesterday, any platform you belong or you go or you visit or you see on the road, just quickly jump on their comment section and put hashtag. Make a put them again for comment section. Just put hashtag like this. There's nothing wrong. If you don't put on, if you go, just put it. Let me just quickly do it. Hold on, guys. Okay, there you go. I just post them. free Nnamdi Kanu now. That hashtag, put it everywhere. You understand? Just put it everywhere. You know, any platform where you belong, put that hashtag. Even though they work out, they go Arise TV, they are live. Channels Television, they are live. Just put it there. You know, let them know. You don't know who is watching when you are leaving this kind of comment. Because if I tell them I'm going to put them for only year now, I'll say I'm because on my platform. I mean, this tell them I say anywhere. I've said this so many times. Anybody that you know that is speaking truth to power, they have a platform, encourage them, support them. You and I here cannot do it alone. Have that in mind. There's nothing. It be like river. How many water you want to drink for inside? We cannot do it alone. I appreciate every one of you right there. I'm gonna go bless you now. Allow us to end the show right now. Fingers crossed. By God's grace, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. My people, have a good night and bye for now.
That's right.
Osane.
This is what we are living in this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every work gets paid. Every work gets paid. Whether not good or good, nobody work good. Every work gets paid. Whether not good or good, nobody work dey fear my God. I make I dey fear my maker. Whoever will come and go on song. Organize. My God, I make a fear my maker.
Jesus